YouTube. What's up, man? What's going on, chat? I'm going to get to some of you guys' chats real quick before we get into it. You know what I'm saying? We got Terrence in the building. What up, Terrence? Paula, what's going on, Paula? You know what I mean? We got Retro in the building. She always showing up, showing love. Maria in the building. What's going on, everybody? Make sure when you come in, you hit that like button, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Import, what up? You know what I'm saying? Everybody hit the like button for me real quick, man. We ain't starting until we get like 15 likes on the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? 15 likes on the like button. Lindsay say Mark Jackson. We're gonna let the debaters decide all that, man. You know, I'm just the mediator, the moderator. You feel me? I'm just the moderator. I can't take no sides over here, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and hit that like button. I need 15 likes before we get it started, man. We got 32 people in the building. That means 15 likes shouldn't even be a problem. Shouldn't even be a problem. 15 likes shouldn't even be a problem. Let's get to it. So, as you guys know, the topic of debate is today, is a male coach the best option for Caitlin Clark? We got some people saying it's the best option, a male. Some people saying no. And you guys know it's supposed to be Pete against Diva. But unfortunately, Pete has some family emergencies or something like that. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. Prayers up for Pete and his family or whatever. But somebody else stepped in to take on Diva. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to bring them up right now, and we're going to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Now, before we get into it, I want to let you guys know this. The voting is going to be done at WSW.network. Now, if you don't want to go back and forth between the two, you can stay over on WSW.network and watch the stream from there. Or you can come back to YouTube. It's your choice. You don't have to go back and forth. You can watch it over there, vote over there. It's all good. Or if you don't want to vote, hey, all right, man. But I appreciate it if all you guys voted. You know what I'm saying? Diva gonna bring it. Okay, cool, man. Hey, we gonna see. But I'm gonna bring them up right now, and we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it right now. How you doing, Diva?
Wonderful. Thank you for having me.
All right now. And we got my man Alejandro stepped up to take on Diva. Alejandro stepped up to take on Diva. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Alejandro.
Yeah, my name's Alejandro. I've been a basketball fanatic since I can remember. And I've watched a lot of basketball. And I just feel like certain coaches fit.
Hold on. We're not going to get into it. I just want you to introduce yourself, give the people let the people know who you is and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I started with you because everybody already kind of know Diva. You know what I mean? She's like a fan favorite up here. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So I'm going to let you guys decide who goes first. You guys are aware what the topic is, right? Is a male coach the best option for Caitlin Clark? You guys are aware of the question, right?
Yes.
You don't have no questions about the question, do you?
No question.
Okay, cool. Which one of you people want to go first?
He's going first.
He's gonna go first.
All right, put me under the gun then, Diva. I'm ready.
Right. I know you can handle this, Alejandro. I know.
All right, so here it is right here. You got 10 minutes on the clock, brother. It's on you. Is a male coach the best option for Caitlin Clark? Go ahead, it's on you, brother.
All righty. Well, this is the way I'm looking at it. The way I'm looking at these female coaches, it's all about standing up to the other females that are playing the basketball game. And I don't feel that the two coaches that the Indiana Fever have been able to stand up to them. I think that they're just too weak. So I'm looking at it like, what would be the best option for Caitlin Clark? Her style of play, the way that the coach would make the other players understand that she's actually the leader of the team, making them understand that she needs to have the ball in her hands no matter what. So I feel like a male coach would be the best option, the best structure to let the team understand that it's her team, that she's the face of the franchise, she's the face of the league, and she knows how to read the other team, the defensive schemes that they try to run, the offense that they try to run. and I understand that people are trying to say that she's weak on defense. Well, quite a few times I've watched her play. She's made some mistakes, but she's actually pretty decent. She gets rebounds, she gets steals, she gets blocks. She's where she needs to be at the most critical time in games, whether it's in the first quarter or the fourth quarter. She's there. And the other players know that. So when it comes down to who needs to be in charge of the way the team plays, I understand the coach would set the system, but they got to understand that the system is actually Caitlin Clark. And she told everybody from the get-go when she came in to the league that she loved to run sprints everywhere, even in her own damn apartment. So I'm looking at it like this. From last year with Christy Sides, they figured it out in the second half after the All-Star game that her running and the other players reading and reacting to her abilities, they went on a run and ended up doing something they hadn't done in what, like 10 years? The playoffs. You can see it this year with the new coach, where she came in with her mindset that, oh, I understand Caitlin Clark. I've been watching her forever, and I know what to do. And I'm looking like this. Obviously, she had her own mindset about what she could do, not what Caitlin Clark could do. So with her not being able to tell the other players, hey, we're going to go with the way Caitlin Clark plays, it ruined this season so far. So now with Caitlin Clark being hurt, we're at a loss because the team has no identity. They don't know whether to play through Aaliyah Boston or through Natasha Howard or all the way through Kelsey Mitchell. They have no structure on the offense. They're lost. The defense is good. I understand that. Stephanie White said she was a good defensive coach. Okay. But what about the offensive side? Did you forget that you also need to score points? So I feel like a male coach that understands both sides, such as Coach K out of Duke, D'Antonio, you know, they understand that the leader of the team sets the pace, sets the way they want to play. So with Caitlin Clark being out, we need somebody to step up. So if we're saying that Kelsey Mitchell is the face of the team, where's her playmaking abilities? Stephanie White doesn't know how to do that. So I'm at a loss when it comes to saying that a female would be a best option as the coach. So I would like an option of, hey, whether she's here next year or not is besides the point. I want to see a different coach, somebody who can let the players know that CeCe's running the team and let's go. Let's figure this out. The defense is going to be good. It's going to be hard. It's going to be breakneck speed. We're going to get in passing lanes and run with each other. And if I remember correctly, I wasn't a big Indiana Pacer team fan, but when I started watching them last year, I noticed that they played the team game. I understand that Siakam was a great player. I understood that Tyrese Halliburton was a great player. I understood that they had other great players, but they played together. And everybody knew that Tyrese was the glue. So when they started playing to his strength, the team started just dominating. So when I come back to Caitlin Clark, and I hope she gets healthy, I want a coach that understands that we need to play to her strength, which is the run and gun, read and react offense. It's not the slow motion, move around, hide her in a corner offense. So couple names came up. There was the Gonzaga coach. I want to say his name is Mark Few, but I'm not for sure. I can't remember exactly, but I want to say it's Mark Few. So it's one of those type of coaches that would give her the best position to succeed with the other players around her. And the structure would matter because the other players would know how to play with her no matter what. And even Cece said it best. It feels like some of the players on the team don't know where to be at times when she's on the right-hand side or on the left. They don't know how to rotate to where the offense is spread out. It's like they stay together too much. So there's no passing lanes for her unless she makes it herself. Driving to the rim or something like that. So it's hard. And yeah, she makes that wide open backside cut pass. But how many times does she do it in a game? 2, 3 times? That should happen all the time if the players understood how to play together. I don't think they do. So I want a different option when it comes to the coach.
Okay. Are you ending it there?
Yeah, I'm gonna end it there.
Okay, cool, man. Hey, chat. You guys heard what he said? You know what I'm saying? Taking what he said into consideration. Give me a little second to reset the clock. You know what I mean? Then it's gonna be on Diva. This is round one. You know what I'm saying? Again, is a male coach the best option for Caitlin Clark? You know what I'm saying? It sounds like Alejandro is saying he just don't want Stephanie White. Matter of fact, is that what you're saying, Alejandro? Just put it in one sentence, what you're saying real quick. Just sum it up real quick. So the chat knows.
Push come to shove, yes, I want Stephanie White gone.
Okay, cool. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So let me reset this real quick. And then we're going to go on Diva. Hey, that was a good open statement, man. You know what I'm saying? You said a lot there. You said a lot, man. Diva, it's on you. Oh, hold on. My bad. Go ahead. My bad. It's on you.
We did now? All right, so the question is, thank you. Alejandro, very well stated. And I agree with many of your points. But the question here is a male coach the best option for Caitlin Clark? And so I need to get into some things because it seems as though you guys are not remembering or recognizing the corruption within the FIBA organization itself. So I'm going to start right there because even when we look at people like Kelly Crosskoff and Amber Cox and Stephanie White, what you're seeing are people who have played a role in downplaying Caitlin Clark as a whole, whether it be her skills or her impact on the league or the game. So the deal is when you say, oh, well, she just needs a male coach to come in here. Well, are we not recognizing the system? Because the problem is you guys are looking at them as though they're weak because they're women. You're looking at them as though they're weak because they're women, but let's break this down. When you look at Kelly Crosskoff, she comes in and she says things like, we want to be like Apple. That whole we want to be like Apple speech got her in a lot of trouble with the fans. Why? Because she's downplaying the fact that the only reason why people are even watching or paying attention to this organization is because of Caitlin Clark. When we come to Amber Cox, she's done the same thing. When it comes to big upping Caitlin Clark, we don't see that from Kelly Crosskoff, nor Amber Cox, nor Stephanie White, who I'm about to get into. Now, here's the thing. I got some questions that I think people need to pay attention to. When we're looking at Stephanie White, what we're seeing are some very similar characteristic traits or things that she does during games that remind us of Christy Sides. And let me name a few of them. The inability to compliment Clark. When somebody asks her, well, what do you think about Clark? Can't say a good thing about her. Throwing Clark under the bus. Physically mishandling Clark, continuing to throw the players under the bus, never accepting accountability, inability to make proper halftime adjustments, playing players out of position, failing to play the best player at the specific time, failing to make adjustments, failing to call timeouts when other teams are going on the run, failing to plan and prepare for tight end game situations, constantly going away from what works. When a player has the hot hand, always doing something other than what all of us with eyeballs saw working. So we got to ask ourselves, why is it that White is doing the exact same things that Courtside did? So here's my deal. We got to understand this is a franchise issue. You guys look at these women as though they're running it, when the truth is, it's not women who's running this. There's a man running this. The franchise that failed to stand up for the star player and, very importantly, the fans who bring the revenue. The Indiana Fever organization. They failed. So when I'm saying the whole organization is failing, Caitlin Clark, they're also failing the fans. When Renee Montgomery came out with her words about "we don't need you," the Fever organization should have said, "Wait a minute, these people bring me millions." Fever organization should have stood up and been saying something. When Charlotte Johnson got on TV and started talking about, well, why does only one person should be on there should be the whole league? The Fever organization should have said something. That Caitlin Clark is their commodity. You don't stand up for your commodity? All of this racial comments investigation at the beginning of the 2025 season. And the Fever is like, well, we're gonna participate with the investigation. Wait a minute. There's nothing that's been proven. And then when it was proven that nothing was said, Fever organization said nothing. Then you've got these referees that are allowing all of this indiscretion and this abuse of Clark on the court. And you mean the team doesn't step up and say, this is my commodity. She's very important to me. You mean to tell me you don't go to the league and say, listen, I tell you what, if Caitlin Clark's get another breath on her, we're going to have some problems. If I'm serious about my commodity, there's no way I'm going to allow it to be abused on the court. Eyes poked out, black eyes. Listen, who's really running this organization? It's a man by the name of Herb Simon, worth $2.4 billion, also owner of the Pacers. These women that you see that you're calling weak, they're exhibiting the same characteristics because they're paid to do so. Why would Amber Cox and Kelly Crosskopf be saying these things and not really showing respect for the woman who's really brought all of these eyeballs to this league? Because they're being paid to do so. But you're going to say to me, well, Diva, well, why would they not want the people to come? Okay, pay attention to this. And I need you to understand something. All right. When the league has commodities, as I talk about, because every player is a commodity. So when you have a player that is black, so-called black, or a woman, or LBGT, you know what I'm talking about? Then that means that you have a triple minority. And what that means is you're going to get paid under the table because the government is going to step in and give you funding when you say, hey, we're uplifting the LBGT community and we're uplifting the black women. And when you talk about, we're uplifting the black society, then what they're going to do is give you funds. This is why you get all this DEI money coming in that nobody knows about. You get all of these other funds coming in this is why they have Nafisa Collier up there with a t-shirt and she's promoting this guy who died because he abused sexually his wife. Well, they're getting money for that. They don't just do that just because. So what happens is you guys don't know. The problem is, yeah, you're bringing them millions, but you're standing in the way of their billions. Not only that, why wouldn't they want you there? Because there's a tax break that you get when you have triple minorities as commodities in your organization. Well, what ends up happening is they don't get those tax write-offs like they used to. You're standing in the way of the billions. So here's the issue, all right? And I need to get to my point here. The point here is not that these women are weak and they don't know what to do and they don't know how to tell. tell all the other people that Caitlin Clark is the lead. No, that's not the problem. You got to understand there's a man under this running this. There's not those women running it. They get paid to do what they're doing. And so in understanding that, you can bring another male in, but if he's coming into this system, it is the equivalent of you saying, oh, we got a nasty, dirty, stinking, filthy body, and we just going to change the underwear. Well, it's still going to stink. So if you're really talking about fixing anything, then you've got to change the whole organization. All right, so you can bring a man in here, you can bring a woman, and they can be albion or melanated, they can be HDBG, or they can be heterosexual. It doesn't matter, because the system itself is a garbage cesspool of politics. And until you change that and clean that up, it doesn't matter who you bring in here. It's not going to work. It's still going to stink. I'm done.
Woo! You said a lot there, Diva. You said a lot there. You know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to put a timer on. You know what I mean? You guys can go over there and vote. And while you guys are going over there to vote, I'm going to get to all the super chats and things like that. And again, a Retro of Unit chat, can you please put the link in the chat? It's WSW.network. Do you guys get that? WSW.network. I'm going to give you guys a little chance to get over there, and I'm going to start the poll. And if you guys want to stay on that side, you can. Like I said, you don't have to come back and forth. It's streaming over there also. And while I do that, I'm going to get to some of the true super chats real quick. All right, the poll is 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes to go over there and vote. 3 minutes to go to WSW.network, scroll down, and you will see the vote. Vote, you got 3 minutes to do so. And while we're doing that, before we get to the second round, I'm going to read through some of these super chats. And then we're going to go to a little commercial. Kent, Junkie asking the same as I put first. What'd you say, Kent? I didn't remember. I didn't see what you said. He also says Three Stooges, Kelly, Amber, and White. Period. So you want her up out of here too, then, right? You guys want her out of here too, right? They said voted. Good. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It's still going. You got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And while we're waiting on that, I'm going to go to here real quick. Let me see.
Get ready for the next battle. Team Lions. Team Hawks. Sponsored by WSW Network.
Time to change it. Y'all know Pete was supposed to be on here. I didn't have time to change it, man. Y'all bear with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bear with me. I didn't have time to change it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so I'm going to give you guys a little more time to vote. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them have some pretty good arguments, if I had to say so myself. I'm showing 51 seconds left. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section. This all sound good too. Yes, element, that makes it tough. All right. Oh, it's kind of close, man. It's kind of close. It's close over here. It's kind of close. It's kind of close over here. Hey. Diva is team one. Diva is team one. 17 seconds left to vote. 17 seconds left to vote. Can you get the best of both worlds? Let's go. 78-68. 78-68. All right, that round over with, man. That round over with. So T1 get one bullet, man. T1 get one bullet. Give me a second, y'all. Hey, like I said, you guys can stay over there. I seen somebody in the chat say they're having problems going back and forth. You can stay over there if you want to. I just appreciate you guys voting. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go to round 2, but round 2 is not going to be 10 minutes. It's going to be, you guys cool with 5 minutes? Y'all cool?
Yes.
Alejandro,
Yeah, I'm
cool
good. Yeah, that'll work.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on real quick. Let me give y'all a little this real quick. Hey, man, hey, we try to do big things over here, man. We got commercials and everything over here, man. Hey. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Hey, Alejandro, we're going to go on you, man. It's going to be round 2.
All right.
I want you to sum it up. Give me a second. Let me start the timer. Let me start the timer for you, man. And then we're going to go to round 2. Round 2, bro, I want you to really dig in deep. Give me some names of a coach that you want, bro. Like, I know you guys both said a male is not the best option, and you said it most likely is. But give me like some names and why you feel like they would make this team better, bro. And is it just for Caitlin Clark, or is it just you don't like Stephanie White? Hey, in chat, you guys can ask questions too. You know what I mean? We'll get to those in a second. But let me start the round, brother.
Yep.
Give me a second. All right, man. Round start. It's on you.
Well, first I got to take a little issue with Diva. She brought in a lot of politics into this. So if you're going to go that route, well, shit, you need to fire the commissioner of the NBA because he's the head of the snake when it comes to the owners because they voted his ass to be the head of the NBA, who's the head of the WNBA. He's over the commissioner of the WNBA. So if you're going to fire the commissioner for the WNBA, you got to fire his ass as well because he has literally destroyed the NBA. To me, it's not watchable either. So we're getting into politics and who has destroyed sports. It's those that are running the organizations, right? So you have Adam Silver over on the one side. You have Kathy Engelbert on the women's side. Then you have the owners. And I agree. I definitely want Herb Simon to sell the Indiana Fever. I do not want him to own the women's side of the team. I want that a separate entity. I don't want him having nothing to do with it because I do believe he sold out. So then, with that being said, who would buy the team though? Because with them trying to say that the team is worth $350, $400 million, I don't see somebody trying to say, oh yeah, I want to pay that much money when the team and the organization hasn't built that type of a fan base until last year. So you're talking roughly maybe $100 million, maybe $200 million in face value, but not $500 million, not for real. So then we get into who actually needs to coach the team after we settle the dust about who's actually running the Indiana Fever. So the reason I still stick with a male coach is because I believe that coach would be a lot better suited to be a hard ass and let the players know that their feelings are okay. But at the end of the day, they are professionals and they need to suck it up and play the game. So I'm looking at Mark Few out of Gonzaga. I'm looking at the coach for the Chicago Bulls that just got fired. He was pretty decent. I can't remember his name, and that's going to be frustrating. I'm also looking literally at Coach K from Duke, who retired. I think he would come back for a couple of years to help Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever win a championship. I'm also looking at D'Antonio. I think he would be a good coach. Mark Jackson, I seen somebody say. Okay, what about former NBA players, Ray Allen, Larry Bird. You know, those are some good male role models that have played the game. They understand the philosophy of running, of developing a player to be the face of the league. Help her understand that it's okay to be tough and let the players know that what she expects from them. To let her know her voice matters. Because right now with Stephanie Sides, my bad, Stephanie White, being the head coach, she has literally, I don't think any player is putting their input into the team. I think it's only her voice, and she doesn't know how to adjust to the players. She don't know which players belong together on the court and which players definitely do not need to be on the court at the same time. She doesn't use her timeouts correctly. Her attitude when you're watching her on the sidelines, it reminds me of Christy Sides. Arms folded, heavy breathing, walking back to her assistant coaches, mumbling something. But at the end of the day, I wonder what the hell is she doing? I don't see her doing anything. I don't see her make in-game adjustments. I don't see her making timeouts when the other team is making a run, whether it's 5 or 8 points. Why the hell didn't you call a timeout? It doesn't need to be a 19-0 run before you decide to get your head out of your ass and say, hey, something's wrong with my team. What? What are you talking about? So at the end of the day, I think a male coach, pick somebody, pull his name out of a rabbit's ass. I don't care. Just tell me that a man is standing on that sideline who understands the game and understands how to use timeouts, how to sub in correctly, how to stay with the hot hand, and how to understand that the face of the team is Caitlin Clark. Period. That's all I got.
Okay, hey, man, I like that, man. Hey, chat, put some fire emojis in there, you know what I'm saying, if he did his thing. You know what I mean? Let me give me some time to reset the clock. We're going to go Diva, round 2. Just a second. Give me time to reset the clock. You know what I'm saying? Hey, chat, what y'all thinking so far? Any questions for either one of these debaters? We're going to get to that in a minute, though. Diva, it's on you. My bad. Hold on real quick, Diva. Hold on. It's on you. Go ahead.
And I will say that I agree with you about the coaching. That is not good. And everything you mentioned, I listed that earlier. All of the things the things that White does, yeah, I listed those earlier, and so I totally agree with you. But here's my thing. You are just under the assumption that it has to do with a male, which I got to wonder, because here's the issue with looking at the WNBA. People get the notion that women are weak, or they get the notion that some kind of way women in business act like these women do. And I need to make it clear. You talked about politics. Everything is politics. This whole league is nothing but a political organization. And so you need to understand that. So here's the deal. If you're talking about, once again, bringing in a man, if you don't clear out the system and those politics are still underlined, that man is going to be a Christy Sides with a beard. That's it. He's going to be a Stephanie White with a beard. That's all he's going to be. So here's my other thing about this. When we're talking about Caitlin Clark and how, we need a man because a man going to be strong and a man going to put it in the right place. So here's the deal. When you talk about how a man is going to tell everybody that Caitlin Clark is the lead, I need to go into the women that have molded Clark into what she is now. So going back to her elementary school, St. Francis of Assisi Catholic School in West Des Moines, that was Diane Murphy. That's a woman that coached her. Then when she went to high school, Bowling Catholic High School in West Des Moines, that was Kristen Meyer. That's a woman. And then when you're talking about her college, that was Iowa, University of Iowa, that was Lisa Bluter and Jan Jensen. Those were women. And those women were strong enough to tell the rest of the team, hey, this Caitlin Clark team, she's the leader. Hey, we understand, you know she's special. Why are you saying that only a man can do that in the WNBA when all of her life, women were standing in this role and saying, hey, Caitlin Clark is the leader. And everybody respected that. You think that women can't do it just because they're women? I'm trying to understand where this ideology comes from. So when we're talking about good women coaches, I mean, look at Mulkey over there. Kim Mulkey, you got Dawn Staley, or you got Natalie Nakase over there with the Valkyrie. You got Cheryl Reeves, and I'm saying to put her with Cheryl Reeves, what I'm saying is there are a lot of good women coaches who are strong enough to do exactly what you're saying. And I'm telling you again, this has nothing to do with sex or gender. It has to do with the politics that you feel like, oh, we shouldn't be discussing that. But if you don't deal with the politics, then you're just going to have a stinky organization, and she's going to be in the same stinky situation. So when we're talking about male coaches and how strong they are, let's talk about a male coach that Caitlin Clark almost start playing under. And this is Gino Auriemma of UConn. What could you imagine how Clark would play like under his tutelage? Then you want to look at the so-called Clark before Clark, Paige Beckers. Have you noticed how Paige Beckers plays and how indecisive she is, how she disappears in the fourth quarter? She's not, listen, and this is not a knock against Paige, but let's be clear. She does not have the fight in her like Clark has, or what we've seen with Clark. And can you imagine, had she gone to UConn, what she would have become under Gino Auriemma? We wouldn't know Clark, because she wouldn't be playing like she's playing now. She wouldn't be taking logo threes. She wouldn't be taking those passes that are a high percentage likely to get intercepted. She wouldn't be making those passes. So let's be clear here. You're trying to make it out to be, oh, she needs a man now. When a woman, all of her life, it was women that got her to where she is now, that got her to the point where we actually want to watch the game. Don't make it just to be about sex. There's other issues that are going on here.
All right. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Alejandro came with some stuff. Diva came with some stuff. But I'm going to go to the vote now. And then the third round, I think what we're going to do is we're going to let the chat ask a question, unless they want to just sum it all up and bring it home. But let me put this vote up on the screen so you guys can go vote for round 2. Again, it's going to be 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Starting. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me get to it. My bad.
Please get Tom Tide. Tom Tide said I sound like a man hater.
All right. Hey, the poll is on right now. Go over there and vote. WSW.network. Again, you can stay over there if you want to. You don't have to come back and forth. It's live over there. You know what I'm saying? But go over there and vote. You got 3 minutes to vote. Diva is team 1. Alejandro is team 2. They both came with it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see.
Hey, Diva.
Go ahead.
You make me sound like I'm a woman hater, and I'm not. I'm not a woman hater.
It's all good. Hold on real quick. We're gonna let me get this super chat real quick. Ken Carson, none. CC needs to walk away. That is a growing that's growing over here in the CC fan base. You know what I mean? Everybody, well, that was the last debate. Should she walk away? We might have to do that again.
Alejandro, I'm getting the same thing. Oh, she must hate men. I love my brothers. I love men. Absolutely. All right. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying, make sure you show love for the women and respect their power too. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Oh, hey, I got 30-30 on the screen.
The only one we're gonna agree on is Lisa Bluter.
Okay.
That's the only female coach we're gonna agree on, because the way she molded Caitlin Clark in college was exceptional.
Hey, we got a minute 27 left to vote. It's getting close. It's 50-40, man. Make sure y'all put y'all vote in there. It's close. Hey, Diva and Alejandro, do you guys want to do questions from the chat for the last round, or do you guys want to sum it up? I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, we can do both, can't we?
Okay, cool. Do you guys want to put a time limit on that too, or I just want to make sure everybody's equal?
Nah. We go with the questions and then we sum it up whenever you feel like it. I'm cool with that too.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to make sure it's fair for both of you guys. You know what I mean? I just want to make it fair. You got 51 seconds left to vote. Hey, this is a close one. Oh man, this is a close one. You know what I'm saying? This is a close one. Let me get to some of these comments though while we doing that. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and play my commercial one more time. You know what I'm saying? Can I do that? Hey, if you guys didn't know, this Courtside League is sponsored by WSW. Y'all just seen it. Let me see. 4 seconds left. It's done. So we got team 60-56. 60-56, we're going to go to round 3. Going to round 3. And round 3, we're going to take some questions from the chat. You can ask team 1 or team 2. So you got a question for any one of them for either one of these, hit it in the chat. And I'm not even going to start the round for that. I'm just going to take a couple questions and we'll start the round for 3. If y'all want to do that, if that's cool.
That'll work.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me a second. All right. Chat. Any questions for Alejandro or Diva before we proceed to round 3 when they wrap it up? Any questions? Any questions, chat? I know I've seen a couple questions in here. Any questions?
You have a question?
Oh, you guys want me to give you a question? Hold on.
Either way.
Okay. He said, for Alejandro, what are the 3 reasons that a male needs to be the coach instead of a female?
Oh, that's good. I like that question because it comes back to, I guess, just letting them know that their feelings and at the end of the day don't matter. They're professionals. The outside noise, they need to get rid of it. And they've tried last year and this year. They tried to get rid of the outside noise, but I think it's crept in. So I think a male coach would be a little more hard on that. So that's where I come in with that. Then I think letting them understand that the way to play, I understand everybody keeps trying to say physical, but you can also finesse it. And that's what Caitlin Clark does. Is she tries to finesse the hard play that she receives every game. So I think that with a male coach, it would be easier to adapt to them with that type of style. So at the end of the day, it's all about development. Outside of Lisa Bluter as the female coach for Caitlin Clark, I don't see any other female adapting to Caitlin Clark. I think it would take a male coach coming in and who has played that type of game.
Okay. I got you, man. That makes a lot of sense. I got another question in here, and since you answered that one and they didn't say who the question was to, I'm gonna send this question to Diva. Do you think Clark's coming back, and are they using her for revenue?
They're definitely using her for revenue. I do not think she's coming back.
Damn, I wish, Diva, I agree with you, and I wish she would come back.
Okay.
Courtside even said it, that it's her job as a professional, if she's healthy, to come back. But at the end of the day, I think she really is done for the season.
All right, we're going to get to that. Hold on real quick. Let me get this $10 super chat. He says, worth my 10 spot. The players rejected 4 times the offer today. What the F? You talking about the CBA? I'm assuming. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay, they rejected it. I'm not. We might after the debate, man. We might stay on live and talk about some other topics. That's what you guys want to do. We can get into other things like that. I don't have a problem with that. Let me take one more question for them, and then we can get back to it. Let me see. What was the next question? What he said? Why would Aaliyah boss? Hey, when you ask a question, put who it's for, because I don't know. Put who it's for, so I can direct it to the right person. You know what I'm saying?
Can I rebut something he said about the women and why it should be a woman?
Go ahead.
All right, so I get that why you feel that it should be a man, rather. And I get that you feel that a male is going to be stronger, but do you really feel that a male can be stronger in a system that is set up already to be against Clark? If this male is coming in under Crosskoff and Cox, who are paid once again to dumb down or whatever they're doing concerning Clark or downplay Clark's importance, do you think a male can actually come into this system and do what you're thinking he can do when he has his hands tied? Stephanie White, Christy Sides, they look like people who had their hands tied. I know it seems like Christy Sides seemed incompetent, but you've got Stephanie White over here doing the exact same things that Christy Sides was doing. So I'm saying to you, they're not doing that just because they're incompetent. They're being told to do that. So you think a male can come here and really do something when it's a system set up already?
All right, I have a question for Diva. It's that Diva. He says, question for Diva: can a woman coach take accountability and not believe they know more?
A woman could. A woman who is confident in herself, a woman who has respect and respect for others, she can. But yes, a lot of women won't be accountable. A lot of people won't be accountable, male or female. So is that the real question? Somebody asked another question over here.
Where's it at? What question did you see?
The question was,
is Stephanie White a CC hater?
Do I feel different if the replacement coach was not necessarily a male icon? Not to draw this line, but that would be a male. I don't know. I'm sorry. I thought that was a question. But would I feel the difference if the replacement wasn't necessarily a male but an icon? All right. So for example, if it was like everybody keeps saying Cheryl Miller or what is his Larry Bird. All right. Would I feel differently? Yeah, I would feel the same way because it's still the same system. It doesn't matter. There's still, there's still gonna be that issue.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the third round right now. Alejandro, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Diva, you ready?
I'm ready.
You guys want 5 minutes again to wrap it up? Hey, this is your closing round, man. Bring it home. You got to bring it home. This is your closing argument, man. You know how they do in the courtroom? Hey,
yeah.
The glove don't fit, you must have quit. You remember that was nationwide. You got to come out with something. Hey, that goes to you and to Diva. Let me reset the clock, man. Close it up on this round. You know what I'm saying? 5 minute round. It's on. Hold on real quick, Alejandro. Let me make sure I got you. Go ahead, man. It's on you, brother.
All right. Well, to sum it up, Diva keeps making the point about who's coached CAITLINCLARK. I understand she's had female coaches her whole life, but she keeps missing the main point that it was her dad. Her dad was in her ear a lot. because I remember watching her in college a lot, and her dad kept telling her, quit crying at the referees. Quit crying about no calls in the game. Quit getting an attitude about no calls in the game. Lisa Bluter was probably telling her the same thing. The other players on her team were telling her the same thing. So now she's in the WNBA. She's a pro. And I don't see nobody telling her that. I don't see nobody on the sideline saying, hey, Caitlin, you're better than these referees who are cheating the hell out of you on the court. We know you're not getting the calls. Play above them. Play better than them. Take your team to another level so that you can eliminate the no calls that are coming your way. Stephanie White is not the answer. We know Christy Sides definitely wasn't the answer. So now we need an answer to help her figure out how to make her team play above the bull when it comes to the organization, when it comes to the outside noise, when it comes to the players on her own team, when it comes to the referees. I'm looking at it like, I feel like, for real, there's only one coach at the end of the day that I think could make her do that, and that's Coach K out of Duke. I think him being her coach for 2 to 3 years would make her even better than she already is. And we all know she's great. And to take that next step to be the killer, I think Coach K is the answer. That's all I got.
Okay, hey man, salute to you, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to give me some applauding noises coming soon, you know what I mean, or something like that, man. I'm gonna have to get something like that, bro. I should play the cheerleaders right now just to give you a salute, you know what I mean? But let me reset the clock, and then Diva, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? Chat, what do you guys think so far? You know what I'm saying? Chat. Diva, once it start, you can go.
All right, let me know.
It's already going, but you know what I mean, on my end it's already going.
So here's the question. The question is a male coach the best option for Caitlin Clark? Now, if Clark leaves, the question is if Clark leaves, everybody has been said, oh, well, she needs to go to the New York Liberty. Or here's the thing, and I've been saying this from the beginning. This whole organization is a problem. The whole WNBA, not just Fever, but all of the WNBA, they've all been playing against her. And so for me, I've said this before and I'll say it again, she needs to leave the whole league. All right, so now it's only fair to ask me though, since I'm saying a male coach is not the best option, who would I choose? Now, if I had, again, the choice of anybody, I would maybe look at, for example, maybe a Natalie Nakase. Because Natalie likes to play the way Clark likes to play. I might also look at Jan Jensen and her whole team. One of the reasons why Lisa Bluter wouldn't want to take the position is because she had a system. When we're talking about who reared Caitlin Clark and who helped to smooth out those rough edges, that had to do with Jan Jensen. They knew Clark was going to be an issue when she came in, and they prepared themselves. And they made sure they gave her counseling that she needed. It's like, okay, look, now you got your people helping you on the court. Let's deal with what you're doing off the court. Let's deal with how you are being perceived by your teammates. Jan Jensen was a big part of that, making sure she had that counseling underneath her. So if for me, I had to, I've got all the money, I got the millions that I need, I'm bringing in Jan. I'm also going to make sure we also take Clark to her own stadium. She's got her own referees, her own house, because at this point, if she wants to play against WNBA teams, she can still do that. But she's going to do it in her own house. She's going to do it with her referees that are going to protect everybody on the court, not just one person. And she's going to do it where she's making the money, and she can decide, okay, all you women players, y'all get this much, and then everybody else gets what she says. So again, those are my two choices. I would say right now, just looking at it from here, if I had a choice, I'm going after Jen and her whole team. And then if not, somebody like Natalie or someone else who's proven themselves, and it can be a male. I don't really have an issue with males. I have an issue with the system. And it doesn't matter who you put in that system. It's not going to work because it is a cesspool. I'm done.
All right, man. Hey, y'all summed it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the final vote. The vote is going to be over in the comments. WSW.network. Give me a second to start the poll, and I'll let you guys know when. And while we're doing that, I'm going to take some questions from the chat if they want to answer them. Let me see. You got 3 minutes. Starting now. You got 3 minutes to go vote. WSW.network. Scroll down. The vote is at the bottom. You don't have to come back and forth. You can watch it over there if you don't want to go back and forth to YouTube. I know some of you guys are watching on your iPad or your TV or your cell phone. You don't want to go back and forth. You can watch it over there. You got 2 minutes and 38 seconds there. But let me get to some of these comments in the comment section, and we get right back to it. Paul says, will CC fans start to turn on her for not announcing sitting out the season when tickets were purchased, etc.? Anyone of you guys want to take on that question?
I think they should.
No, they don't. They won't turn against her. They'll be pissed off at the organization because they didn't allow Caitlin Clark to announce in front of the media that she was done, that she had a season-ending injury.
Yeah.
Okay, Diva, what you think, Diva?
Yeah, I think they will definitely be upset, and they should be upset. Personally, again, I put a lot of this on Clark, and I know people don't like that, but Clark has to stand up, and her fans are the ones who've been there for her. They've been there. You guys out there, y'all, I told you, you are the money. You are the one. You're the wind beneath Caitlin Clark's wings, all of y'all, and the fact that there's no one standing up for you or respecting you, you've been disrespected and labeled, and it's to me, you should be upset. So I don't think they're going to take it out on Clark, but definitely they should be saying something to the owners, because the owners already know. But they've got to keep up this good front. They've got to keep up a good front because they want to keep the money coming in. All right?
Okay.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Let me see if we got another question. Let me get to some of you guys in the chat. Hey, in chat. What's that?
Import AI had a question.
How far is it down? What you say, import? Just read it if you see it, Diva. I don't see it.
Import says, do you think a male coach would be more capable to criticize, develop female players because he'd be seen less as a friend, big sister, or peer? Women can criticize too. And the thing about the way women criticize, if you really get an intelligent woman, she will criticize you in such a way that you don't take it to heart. It's almost you feel good about the way it's being said. Not that I'm saying men can't do that, but I get what you're saying, that he's just going to be strong about it and criticize. But women can do that too, and they can do that in a different way. So what do I think a male coach would be more capable to criticize? A woman can criticize. Clark has been criticized her whole career. That's the only reason why she's so good in front of the media. Nobody is as good in the media, in front of the media, that I've seen in the WNBA than Caitlin Clark. And that's because she's been criticized. Somebody made her look in the mirror. Somebody told her, hey, look at your behavior. You got to be accountable. Somebody held her accountable. That's why she doesn't go off in the media like all these other people who have been. They might have played for male coaches too, but women can criticize. And the way they criticize it's not going to make you feel like you're less than. But men can do it too. So it doesn't matter. You all making it about gender. It's not about gender. It's about the system. But thank you for the question, Import.
Okay. All right. Hey, well, hey, you guys done. Some people said it was WSW.network. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. You guys say you didn't have time enough to vote. All right, I'll leave it up there for another minute. Hey, WSW.network. They said, Diva, great answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave it up there for like another minute. It's close, man. 64-60. This is close, man. This is close.
Can I say something to Alejandro?
Go ahead.
Alejandro, you were
wonderful. Go ahead.
You were wonderful. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, I agree with you, Diva. I've been loving this conversation because it's making me think about who would be the best option for Caitlin Clark, whether it's male or female. At the end of the day, I just want a coach that understands her, that's willing to fight for her, that's willing to get a technical at the end of the day when she sees the referees cheating and not making the correct calls in the game. And not just for Caitlin, but it's the whole Indiana Fever team. It's Aaliyah Boston getting pushed or elbowed in the head, or it's Sophie Cunningham getting pushed, or Lexi Hull getting ran over, and it's an offensive foul when we all know she was set in place, and that was all an obvious call that offensively it should have been on the other player. I want that type of a coach, one who's willing to go ahead and get a fine and say, look, you can fine me all you want, but until, like you said, change the system, we're at a loss. Because I definitely do not believe Stephanie White is the answer. I don't.
I agree. I totally agree.
Hey, man, y'all was up here cooking, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I wasn't in here because I'd have cooked both of y'all. But I appreciate I appreciate, hey, I'm just saying, hey, listen, you know, I had to throw a little jokey joke in there. Hey, but the poll just ended, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Diva got 74, Team 2 got 60. But Alejandro was cooking up here. Hey, Alejandro, brother, I want to say thank you, man, for coming up here. You was a lifesaver, bro. I had somebody that had to go for emergency reasons, and bro, you stepped up, brother. I want to appreciate you for doing that, man. And you know, matter of fact, hey, email me, bro. I'm gonna send you something, man. Email me. I'm gonna send you something for doing that tonight, because you didn't have to, brother. And everybody else, if you want to be a part of the next debate, go to WSW.network, scroll down and hit join Courtside League. You'll get an email when you sign up, you know what I'm saying, welcoming you and all that stuff and giving you guys some more information, you know what I'm saying. But I want to salute Diva and Alejandro. I'm going to take some more of these questions. And if you guys want to, I don't know if Diva or Alejandro want to stay up here, but if any one of you guys want to pull up now that the debate is over with, if you guys want to go for like another 30 minutes or so and talk about the debate or talk about some other stuff you guys had in the comment section, I'm cool with that too. He said, go ahead, Alejandro, sorry.
Hey, Courtside, earlier you had a comment up there about the CBA, and I was watching a lot of interaction on YouTube concerning the CBA, and I'm thinking to myself, what kind of fool turns down an increase in pay when you actually don't understand the business is losing money? You're getting a pay raise and you're crying about the amount, when in actuality, if they're really losing money, how am I giving you a raise? If anything, I should be firing your ass because I can't afford you.
Hold up. MTV said, no, somebody said, would Kennedy accept Courtside's invitation to dinner?
Hey, I wanted to get out of the arena because we only debate in the arena. You know what I'm saying? But anybody else want to come up here and say something, you can more than welcome to pull up. You want to have a question for Diva about something that was not in the debate, or Alejandro is cool. But Kent said, there is just one Caitlin Clark. We're all perplexed. She's one of a kind. Hey, man, you know how I feel about Caitlin Clark. You already know how I feel about Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the link is in the chat for anybody that want to pull up. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Alejandro, I'm sorry, brother. What did you say about the CBA?
Yeah, I was seeing a lot of conversation concerning the players, how the owners had sent paperwork to the players union saying that they were willing to give them a pay raise at 4 times what they're already making. So the top player, the top vet, would be making roughly $1 million a year. So if we're looking at it like that, I'm looking at a business. I don't know any business that I've been involved with where when the company is taking a loss a month, let alone a year, where they keep employees. They're laying people off all the time. So instead of a 13-player roster, they should actually be down to 10.
Okay, can I take that? Alejandro.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I know you're not going to believe me. I know it. But listen to me. They've been going for 30 years. What organization or what intelligent business person holds on to something that's not making money for 30 years? That's draining them. Nobody. I need you to understand. I just told you. They've got they got these assets. These women, they're melanated, most of them. Most of them are gay, and most of them, well, they're all women. That makes them triple minorities. They're making, the WNBA is making money off them behind the scenes. Not to mention that you got to understand when the NBA negotiates, they're always negotiating using the WNBA. They get a lot of funds from using the WNBA. The WNBA just never sees any parts of that. So I'm telling you, when I say this, I know it because I've done the research. They were making a whole lot of money. And I told you the reason why they don't want you there is because you messing up their billions. You might give them millions, but they're getting billions behind the scenes. They're not getting that anymore because they got all this attention on them. So I'm just letting you know.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Diva.
Alejandro, hold on real quick. Maria, what was you going to say, Maria?
Hey, kids. I hope everybody's having a good day. Just wanted to come in and say, Alejandro and Diva, congratulations. Y'all did a wonderful job. I am happy that I got a chance to enjoy the both of you because I wasn't sure I was going to make it. So I wanted to say good job. As far as these negotiations, I don't give a shit what they decide on, but I want something in that contract requiring better refs and better training for refs because this shit's getting ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Right.
You know what I was thinking, Maria? An outside consulting firm that evaluates the referees, and when they evaluate them, they only get one bad evaluation, then they get reported to the league. A second bad evaluation, they're immediately terminated from their job.
Hold on.
Yeah, you know that's. I'm sorry, Courtside.
Let me say this. This is kind of like a rhetorical question. You know what I mean? I know a report came out that said that refs are being told how to ref the game. So is it really the refs, or is it? That's a question I'm asking. Like I know you guys said it's the refs, but is it really the refs if they being told how to call the game? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Courtside, Diva
I get you on that course. I got you on that Courtside, but you know it's the upper echelon of this bullshit.
Yeah.
But until they start really paying attention, they better get their freaking act together before someone literally breaks a neck over this bullshit, and then someone else is going to own the WNBA.
I got you. Retro, you there? Hold on.
I'm here.
Go ahead. Did you have something you want to add to that, or something you want to say?
Yeah, I had just read where they were offered like 4 times the amount of pay and turned it down. So my question is, what do you think they're looking for?
That was today?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see that. So
they're looking for a higher percentage of the of all revenue.
All right. So
Primus is right. Yes,
they're
that
currently
was
getting 9%, and they say they want it comparable to the NFL, MLB, NHL, which they're like 50%.
Oh, right, but
that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen. You've only had 1 year where your revenue has it went up 500%, and that's only because of one person. So
right.
they're not even realistically looking at numbers.
Can I ask a question?
But may I interject, please?
Sure.
Hey, Primus, I got a question for you. You can answer it, but I got a question.
But I was just going to say the Caitlin Clark effect, right? We've been hearing about that for 2 years straight.
I don't know the question.
So why wouldn't they want to take advantage of that?
No, I understand. Hold on real quick, Retro. I'm trying to understand because I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't know what's going on, so I'm trying to understand because I don't know nothing about the rejection today. So they put a deal in front of them and they turned it down. That's what you guys are saying, right?
Yes.
And that happened today.
Yes.
So, Primus, what are they
No,
asking?
it was details of the CBA from weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
But it was posted yesterday or today.
Okay.
Right.
Marisol.
4 times
Go ahead.
10.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
What they call a
Yes, sir.
slap in the face.
Hold on real quick, Prima. Go ahead. Was you done, Retro?
Well, I mean, they're not even making that amount of revenue now because Caitlin hasn't been playing. So the if you look at the stats of people coming to the games, the merchandise, it's went down 50%.
Yeah.
So how can they say they want what they want whenever it's not happening? It's not happening.
They're delusional. Hey, Marisol, what do you think about this, Marisol? Or did you have something else you want to say?
What on which topic? The male coach or the revenue that they want?
Whatever. I think Retro was talking about they declined the deal.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like 4 times what they get now, and then a higher percentage of like the merch sale, ticket sale, and all that. I think that's what it was. They're being a little greedy, but whatever. They do deserve a little more. They do deserve more. I don't know.
Hold on, Marisol.
I agree with you, Marisol, but I think they're going high to eventually settle in for less.
Settle.
That's it's all negotiation.
Don't take this the wrong way. Nobody up here on the panel, or not you, Marisol, because I got to give you some pushback. Real quick.
Give me some pushback,
bro.
Words have meanings, right? You can look a word up in a dictionary, tell you what it means. Chat GPT, we got all kind of stuff now. Google, you know what I mean? All that, right?
Yes.
They deserve more. Is that the right word you want to use? Deserve more. You know what I mean? Like I can understand you saying they should pay them more, or they making more money and they should pay them more. But deserve?
Exactly. No, deserve. You're right. You're right.
I don't know.
You're right.
Am I wrong for that, or you got
deserve? It sounds entitled.
Yeah.
No, they're getting.
Courtside. Hey, Marisol, I got a question for you. What
I may just say, because I got to run.
Hold on. One at a time.
Hey, if you don't mind, my apologies. I'm just getting ready to run out. So I just wanted to say, instead of saying pay us what would we deserve, let's sit. The better term would have been, let's really sit down and negotiate. That would have been better.
Okay. Diva, I know you.
But hey, I want to say, everybody, I'm going to go on silent because I got to take care of some business. But I want to wish you all a good day and great job. And I support all of you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
Hey, Diva, deserve. Or did you want to say something else? I didn't know.
Yeah, I do. Based on, let me say this. And I am not, it's hard for me because I know what's going on behind the scenes.
Right.
Know that the WNBA has been making money, and I know that they've been telling you in the public, I know this is a welfare league, but listen, they get a lot of money off of these women, and they have been playing them with the finances and the way they've been paying them. All right. Now, when you ask me, do they deserve? No, this product is garbage, and I mean that. But at the same time, have they been being played concerning the finances? They have. So when you say 4 times the raise, you're only talking about $800,000. For me, if I were them and if I was negotiating, listen, first of all, look, there's a lot of things that they need to have in their contract, basically teaching them how to be in front of the media, how to be better people, please, my God. But there's a lot that goes to it. But for me, I would be negotiating for $10 million. That would be the start. because I know based on the numbers, I know the numbers. They've been making money, and they're telling you, oh no, this is a welfare league. Well, they're going to tell you that because you don't see what's going on, how they're being funded by government and other organizations. All right. No, I don't think they really deserve it because they're not really playing well. But to tell the truth, they have been played financially. Okay. So that's how I feel about that. And I'm just letting you know, yes, they have been making money.
Okay. Hey, Michael, I think Michael was up here. He must have went out. Hey, Truth and Consequences, what's up, brother? Truth, you there? Truth? Oh, you muted.
He muted himself.
Oh, my bad.
I'm here.
There he is.
Go ahead, Truth.
Yeah, that was a good spirited debate. I liked it.
Hey, appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go ahead. If you're not signed up, man, go ahead and join the league at wsw.network and share it on all your social media platforms, man, on whatever you got, man, at work, your co-workers, man. It don't matter, man. Share it out.
I definitely will.
Go ahead, but what do you have on the topic, I believe, that they were talking about, deserve? Do you think the women deserve? Be careful too, man, because you know words can mean sensitive. You make sure. I'm just giving you a heads up. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Well, no, because I'm gonna agree with Diva on this one. The product they're putting out right now is garbage.
Yeah, that's true.
Period.
All right. So
And if you're putting out junk, you can't ask for gold prices for junk.
all right. So let me ask you a question, Truth. What do you think they should? How do you phrase it? What do you think they should get then? Should they just accept what? Because you can't just accept anything, right? So what? What? If you were the ladies, if you were the WNBA, the ladies, I don't know how it works, but I'm just saying, if you were their representation, their agent or whatever the case may be, what would you be telling them behind the scenes? Like, y'all need to just accept. Like, what would you tell them?
Well, no, that's why they're shooting high right now to try to land somewhere in the middle.
Okay. All right.
I'll tell you what I would tell them. You got to act more professional. You're not going to act like a bunch of thugs on the floor. You're not going to play in. If you want 10 times the amount like what they want, you're not going to play in another league. You're not going to be like acting like you're not going to date within your team. You're not going to play in another league because you're not going to get injured while you're playing in another league. Because I'm paying for your health care.
Hey, Primus.
Yeah.
Primus, I know Primus has I think he has a different stance on this, but I'm gonna let him speak for himself. Hey, Primus, what do you think? Deserve, or what do you think they should do?
You know, you're asking people who loathe the WNBA what type of product the WNBA is putting out. So let's start there. Asia Wilson had 32 and 20 last night. What are you people talking about? First WNBA player in history. Of course they deserve more money. Like, you people you're so short-sighted. The world is getting smaller. Everything else is getting bigger.
Yeah,
you know,
no, we're not short-sighted. There's only a few players that are. There's only a few players that are performing like that.
You said your piece, sir.
True. Let him finish.
Okay. The demand for women's basketball is only growing. Okay. Let's just take Caitlin out of the whole conversation. Without her, it's growing. Okay. So, like I said, 5 years from now, it's going to be at another level. So these owners, they need to go ahead and make that deal before they ask for even more money when the numbers start, reflecting that they deserve more money.
Can I ask Primus a question?
Hey, hold on real quick. Yes, you can, Diva. Let me say something real quick. Hey, Maria, if you're still in here, you went on mute, so I'm gonna put you out of the back right now because I got somebody else trying to come in. If you can hear me. They saying it's full. Go ahead. The link is in the chat. I think somebody was trying to pull up and they said it was full. But go ahead, Diva. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Diva.
Hey, Primus, I just got a quick question. I just want to know if you do. I know you love the WNBA because you've watched it for years, right?
I've watched it for about 3 years. I've been a college women's fan.
Okay. So, okay, good. That's another question. So let me ask you this. I totally feel that women should be, they deserve to be paid more, or they should be paid more. Let's just put it like that. I don't know, I use the word deserve for all of them, but they should be paid more. Now, do you feel that these women could do a better job of presenting this product that they're putting out?
People like Bria Hartley, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Who?
The girl
one that
from
got into
Connecticut.
the one that
No,
got
I
into the
know
fight
who she
last
is,
night.
but she's
I think
hardly
the problem is
mainstream.
the referees. The women are playing as hard as they can play. It's the referees who are calling bad basketball. They wait to see if a shot's going in before they blow the whistle. That's
Right.
crazy.
But I know, listen, I know you're fighting on behalf of the WNBA. But when you look at and you compare the WNBA to college basketball, do you feel that the women's college basketball is a better product
Yes.
than the women's professional basketball league? And if so, why?
Yes.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey,
College sports in general are more exciting just because of the stakes and the possibility. Because there's so much parity in the W, you don't get upsets in the WNBA like you get in college. So that's why they're always court storming.
What was that? What was that on Tuesday night?
What was what?
Hey, hold on real quick, brother. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Stop right there. Hey, Kent, are you there, Kent? Kent, are you there, Kent?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Go ahead, brother. I can hear you. I know you just popped in. Go ahead. Do you have something you want to say? All right. Hey, Kent, go out and come back in because I can't hear you, brother. I don't know who was talking. Was it Diva or Primus?
Yeah, but it was Primus. But I get it. What I'm asking you is for concrete information that makes you say, okay, this college game is a better product than this WNBA game.
Because the structure of the NCAA is just more, it's so trunk tight. It's been around for 100 years, whatever.
The coaches are better.
They just got their shit together in the NCAA.
Okay. Hey,
come better coaching.
Yeah, better coaching. We're never getting a Staley. We're never getting a Gino. Can't afford that.
Do anybody? Hey, Ken, are you there? Do anybody disagree with Hey, Ken, do you disagree with Primus or no?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Kent. Hey, I think your internet's messing up, brother.
Nice, sweetheart.
Go ahead, Ken. It's on you.
Junkie, I will stand by and I will let them ramble on.
Did you have something you want to say? No? All right.
Where are you at?
Appreciate you pulling up, Ken. Appreciate you. Ken always been in the chat.
And the NCAA is a multi-billion-dollar organization. So, yeah, they're going to have their shit Trump tight.
Of course.
And I don't understand how the WNBA hasn't been taking notice of that. They've been around for 30 years, so they should have been taking notes and learned already how to promote the product. They don't. They don't know how to promote the all-stars that are in the league. If you're telling me Aja Wilson is a great player, I don't see them promoting her like that, except on a few commercials during a game. I don't see Nafisa Collier being promoted like that, except a few commercials during the game. I don't see Jackie Young. I don't see even Caitlin Clark. I don't see her being promoted like that. But when I watch college basketball, I see that. I see a lot of promotion for the teams. South Carolina, USC with Juju Watkins, with Iowa when Caitlin Clark was there, with all the other college teams that had that all-star on their team. Those states that had that college, they promoted the hell out of that. I was seeing it. So I don't understand when it comes to a professional league that they don't have their shit together.
Well, they benefit a lot from the men's side of things. You know what I mean? They can just latch on to, whatever number one and number two are playing, and and show a game after that, and they'll have millions of viewers, and vice versa. So, it's just.
Hey, let me say this. I know Primus came up here. He said that Asia Wilson had 32 and something the other night or something like that. Asia Wilson, I don't think none of us up here would disagree that she's a good basketball player. No. I just don't think she's box office, and that's why she's been in the league all these years, and it didn't grow. Now, people say it was growing. Okay, cool. It was growing. It was growing like 1% every 5 years, whatever the stats may be. But I'm talking about the massive growth that we see now since Caitlin Clark came in. And even you, Primus, can't deny that.
Well, I think that's your opinion, bro. Like, I can't make you like a player. You know what I mean?
Hold on, bro. That's not my opinion. That's facts. You know what I'm saying?
It's facts. Asia Wilson isn't an exciting.
The facts are that Asia Wilson been in this league multiple years. Okay.
She has a statue in South Carolina.
That means nothing.
I didn't say
that. Bird shit all over it means nothing.
I didn't say that. You're not listening to what I'm
saying. So Tom Brady's statue means nothing.
You're not comparing Tom Brady
bro, what you're doing right now. What you're doing right now is
means nothing, though.
Listen, man, listen. You're listening to respond, not to hear what I'm saying. I never said she wasn't a good player. I said, because you said that the league has been growing. That is not true, brother. It's true, but it's not true. It's been growing really, really, really slow. And Caitlin Clark came and it blew up. Like, that's what happened. That's what happened, bro.
Okay, she's a part of the league. So what are we talking about?
That's exactly what happened.
Primus, how many players left the Las Vegas Aces last year after the season was over?
Chelsea Plum. I don't know. What's the point?
Four players left. Do you know why they left?
Because of her.
Correct.
Break it down.
That white privilege.
She's very unlikable. Yeah, she's very, very unlikable.
So I don't know.
That's why she's a great player. Great player.
Have you
but
been
she's very unlikable.
Have you been listening to Sophie Cunningham's podcast?
Not at all.
Okay, she talks about two people in the league that have a special whistle. Who are those two people?
Asia and Sabrina? No, not Sabrina.
I'm not going to listen to a player for the Fever who gets all her talking points from Ben Daniel and Jason Whitlock. Like, come on, what are we talking about?
No,
are you serious, Primus?
Really?
She's just regurgitating. Excuse me. She's just regurgitating everything you guys say. That doesn't mean it's flaw or stuff.
Sophie Cunningham is a player on the Fever team.
Let him finish. Hey, matter of fact, Terrence, you just popped in. What's up, Terrence?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
How you doing, man?
Doing good.
Hey, first of all, man, how'd you like the debate, man?
It's good.
Yeah? All right, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Hey, what did you have to say on this, man?
Always. You had to catch me. I was grabbing me some of the sour gummy things. Hold on. They're good, man.
They are. I got some.
I would be getting them in like 3-4 bags at a time.
Hey,
y'all start going at it. I'm like, shit, I need a bag of those things. Hold on.
Hey.
And you want to use Sophie Cunningham? She was in the league last year. She didn't say anything. So because she's a Fever player now, that gives her more credence. No, it gives it less credence. Because if it was a problem, she should have said something when she played for the Mercury.
Who has the #1 selling jersey in the league right now?
What's
Arby's?
Yeah, Sophie Cunningham.
Arby's. Okay, I went and got one myself today.
Yeah.
Fever fans spend money. Good for them.
Hey,
you know,
money makes the world go round, my friend.
Why would she say anything contrary? Excuse me. Why would she say anything contrary to what Fever fans believe when they're selling out her jersey? Like, wouldn't that be a conflict of interest for her to say something contrary?
She ate Arby's on TikTok and gave him a 9 out of 10, and now she's got a $1 billion contract with Arby's. And then the next time she went to a game, she wore a T-shirt that said "Hot girls eat Arby's," and boom.
So why would I expect her to say anything bad about Arby's?
Oh
I'm
my
not.
gosh.
Hey, I need to understand this. I think we're going in two different directions. Hey, Primus, what's your stance? Like, what is your base point? I just want so we understand. What's your
Angel
base?
I
Reese,
mean, I
probably.
just said they deserve money. They deserve the money. I mean,
Okay.
hey, that's
How
what the face
how
of the league is
much?
fighting for, right?
How much?
Okay, you said deserve. What is like? How do they deserve? What like deserve? What is like when you deserve something? Like how do you deserve? Like what do
I
you?
mean, do Amazon workers deserve a raise? I mean, you can do that about any industry of
Amazon.
people that want more money. You don't know what they do to say they do or they don't. I'm saying yes for a WNBA player. Why not? They're going to be a successful league. It's 26 years old. I don't get what you people don't understand. None of these leagues were successful at 26.
Hey, Courtside, can I respond to this?
Bro,
Yeah. Go
bro,
ahead.
there's only a few people that the fans are coming out to see. That's what you got to
Exactly.
understand.
Hey, Courtside, I'm
Who
listening
on
to
the Golden State
Primus.
Valkyries would that be?
Hold on, real quick.
Hey,
Let
hey,
him respond.
hey,
Let him respond.
hey, Primus. I'm hearing you, and I'm listening to everything you're saying. Right? That they deserve a raise, but yet you want to take Caitlin Clark out of the equation. I'm sorry.
She
Have
make
you
that
not
happen.
noticed the numbers for games that are being watched on television?
I
They
just
are
said
they're
the
at
Caitlin
low
Clark effect
they're
is
at
why
low
they deserve
ends
the
of
money.
Hey,
viewership.
Primus,
No,
hold
They're
on.
at a
Caitlin
low
Clark is
end.
why Caitlin deserves the money.
Hold on, man. I don't like muting people, but y'all gotta let them finish, man, one at a time. Go ahead. Go ahead,
He's
Alejandro,
lying
finish.
on my name, bro.
Huh?
Hey, Primus,
Go ahead.
the games are on the lower end of viewership. So when you're talking about growth for the WNBA, you're talking at percentages of 1 or 2. So when you're giving player raises, you're talking about pennies on the dollar then for real. You can't be talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars for a contract at the back end of it when the viewership's not there. I'm sorry, everybody knows that players, organizations, everything revolves around the fans. And if the fans aren't there, how are you making money? And I understand Diva was talking about the DEI money that was coming into the league and all that. I don't know how much money that was. So I can't go off of that. I can only go off of numbers that I can actually see, which is the viewership numbers. So I'm seeing 1.52 million for a Fever game, and then I'm seeing a New York Liberty game at 500,000. You're talking 25%
And the
of
Liberty are
viewership
one of the more successful.
going to them. So
Hey,
you're
hold on.
going at 25% of a Fever game. So
Hey,
you're
hold on.
talking about too much money lost to ad revenue. You're talking about too much gate money being lost to the stadium. That's why they were playing in gymnasiums at 4,000 people capacity. There's no money there because you
Hey,
got to rent the building or outright own it. You got to pay bills on top of that. Where's the money at
hey,
to say
Alejandro.
that these players deserve all that money?
In the
Alejandro.
media rights deal.
Hold on.
It's
Alejandro.
not
Hey,
in effect
Primus. Hey,
yet.
hey, hey, Courts. I do want to say this right about the media rights deal.
Go
All
ahead.
right, because Diva will be the one that best explain this to everybody since she's a contract lawyer, right? Is that doesn't take effect. It doesn't start until 2026. So they want to sit out the 2026 season. You see what I'm saying? None of that works well for them. But I'm
Exactly.
saying because you know that those media companies, there's clauses in there, and there's also a reason why it's coming up again in 2028 for renegotiation, even though it's $11 million deal.
Hey, now let me say
Or,
this.
I mean, 11-year
Over,
deal. I meant,
Let me
or
isn't
say
it
11
this.
over
million.
over 11 or 12 years?
Hold on. Let me
11 years. Yeah, but they're going to renegotiate it in 2 years.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it
Hold on
was
real
like
quick.
220 billion or something like that for 11 years.
No,
All right,
2.2.
hold on real quick. Let me get the super chat out the way. Ken, he says, Primus show me Asia-like ability to crowds, etc. Do we see kids or anyone get the Caitlin Clark treatment? Hey, listen, check this out, Kent. I don't even think I do believe Primus believes what he believes, but I think he even have to admit Caitlin Clark different, bro. Her sellout, her ratings is different. I don't think nobody.
Absolutely.
I don't think nobody can argue that, brother. She got $300 card, $300,000 cards. Take her merchandise, bro, and drop it the same day as Asia Wilson, the one that had 32 points the other night, and it's gonna be embarrassing, bro. That's why they don't do it. It's gonna be embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Asia Wilson don't got no cards out here selling for $600,000. She don't got no.
They
nothing.
don't even sell for $6,000.
Nothing, bro. So when we start talking about Caitlin Clark, some things I just don't even want to talk about, bro, because you know what I mean. Hey, Primus, let me tell you something, and I'm not coming at you, Primus. I'm just saying, if you want my respect, which the WNBA don't need. I'm not saying that I'm somebody that they need to give respect. What I am saying is this: if you want people to respect your league, stop taking money from the NBA. Stop taking money from them. Do your own thing, and then ask for these contracts. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You keep talking about these media right deals. Media right deals, man, want to see Caitlin Clark on TV. That's why her game is the most viewed. I mean, most games on TV this year. Because if I'm a network, I want to see CeCe play. If I put the Liberty on there, it's not many people gonna tune in. That don't even make sense, man. That's like common sense.
Yeah, you want to see her shooting off the rack, right?
I want to see her play. It don't matter what I want to see her play. Hey, Flynn, baby, go ahead.
I hear what y'all saying. I'm kind of leaning towards more of a premise, but maybe in a different light. I'm more always going to be pro-employee. So if you're talking about getting paid, pay the players. I'm never going to side with millionaire owners. That's just me.
Can I say something, bro?
Now they should be getting a star player should be getting more than $200K. That's all I'm saying. Should they get $1 million? No. But the star player should be getting at least $500K.
They'll lose their ever-loving minds.
And Primus, as far as your Asia Wilson, as far as your Asia Wilson argument,
and her shoes.
When Indiana comes to town, where do they play at?
I don't know. I'm not an Aces fan.
T-Mobile Arena. Any other time? Any other time they're playing in the casino arena?
And what usually happens when they play there?
They pack the place out.
And who wins the game?
Who cares?
Lately, it's been Indiana.
Doesn't matter who's the attraction.
When Caitlin's on the floor.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
We all know CeCe is box office, right?
Right.
So what's the point of keep regurgitating she's box office? That's just like a point blank given fact.
I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because the conversation started with they turned down the CBA deal, and we all know she's the most important part in that CBA deal. That's how this conversation started, bro. So if we're not listen, man, it's two different conversations when it comes to Caitlin Clark. It's on the court, like what she do on the court. You guys say her turnovers, she only a logo 3 and all this. Okay, cool. When we could debate that all day. And then it's the conversation of ratings, and that's what this conversation was about because of the CBA. And if we're talking about the CBA, it is nobody in the WNBA now or before that draws in the revenue or has as much influence on that CBA.
But you can't separate Caitlin from the WNBA.
Right. She's a part of. Put it like this. I disagree with Courtside said that the WNBA need to break away from the NBA. I feel like all y'all looking at the wrong point. Y'all looking at the WNBA as a charity, when really it's the father of the WNBA, David Stern, birthed the WNBA. So basically, what y'all saying is the NBA should abandon this child.
What? We said it again.
I said the NBA is the father, David Stern himself, birthed the WNBA. That will make the NBA the father in this situation. So what y'all saying is the NBA should abandon the WNBA.
It's time for the WNBA to step away from the parents, because the parent, just like if you want to talk about father and parents and all this other stuff. What's the little guy's name who was what you talking about, Willis? What's his name? Him.
Gary Coleman.
Gary, may he rest in peace.
What his parents did to him and his finances. But that's what the NBA is doing to the WNBA. That's exactly what's going on. They're not sharing the finances.
That's his child. So you're gonna turn your back on your child because they grown?
Hey, can I answer this?
It depends. If said child is toxic, you might have to vote.
I'll take care of my child no matter what.
Hold on. The child needs to move away from the parent
Flint, baby. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, she's saying that the child is self-sufficient now.
Hey,
Doesn't need the parents' money.
Let me say this. Hey, Flint, let me say this. I don't know.
Right, it shouldn't be a situation like she said, like Gary Coleman or Britney Spears, where the parents taking all the kids' money.
Check this out. It don't even got to be no movie star, man. Let me. I don't know how many of you guys up here got kids, but let me tell you this, right? Say you got a kid, he 18, 19, 20 years old, but he got a job, but he stay at home with his parents. He don't pay no bills. He get paid. He take his check, go buy weed and shoes and Jordans and all this stuff. He go do everything he want to do. You know why he can do that? Because he has a dependent. He can go home to his parents. But now he moves out on his own. His parents is no longer taking care of him. He have to make better decisions. The WNBA is going to keep making these messed up decisions because they keep falling back on the NBA. I'm not saying the NBA should kick them out. I'm saying, you know what? We're making money now. We got the CBA. The arenas are sold out. We don't need you guys' help no more, and you guys should step out on your own two feet. That's it.
Never. Those two gonna stay together forever.
Because that exactly. You know why? Because they don't
not be independent. Because you ain't gonna have the WNBA without the NBA.
Why not?
Why not?
Because you're talking about majority ownership.
You know the
crazy. You're talking about who owns the
58%.
WNBA. You can't separate money anyway.
Between the NBA and the 16% private investors, that's 58%.
Hey Terrence, you know what it sounds like to me, and I can be wrong, Flint, baby. I'm just saying this is my opinion. You know, you can push back all you want. You know what I mean? But it sounds like to me you scared for the WNBA to lead the NBA. That's what it sounds like to me. You know, it sounds like
scared. It just don't make sense because it's not at the stage where it don't need the NBA yet.
But it is. And so
no, it's not because the 1-2 years because of Caitlin ain't guaranteed.
Yeah, here's the thing. What y'all are not recognizing it again. They've been getting money. So WNBA could definitely you don't know that because you don't know the back end of the deal. You don't understand the DEI and how much money is coming on in the back end of this. You're not getting it.
What the hell do a Republican talking points got to do with the WNBA?
Sir, what are you talking about? I'm talking about
ain't got nothing to do with
hold on. Diva.
Let me get him. Take his hand. I will take him into the arena. Let's go.
Those simple minority kickbacks.
You ain't talking about no goddamn right wing talking points. You're talking basketball.
No, you got to curse because you can't make your
point. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. You should bring politics into basketball.
Dude, I'm telling you, everything is political, and the fact is that they're getting money behind the scenes. Nobody knows about it. You just running your mouth. You only see what the media is showing you. I see the numbers behind it.
You talking conspiracy theory bullshit.
No, nobody's talking. I can show you numbers.
Conspiracy theory bullshit, man.
If an owner is making profit,
Yo. Listen.
They made a profit. They lost $44 million last year.
Dude.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna mute everybody. It's one at a time. I don't care about how we talk and y'all go back and forth and heated. I don't care about none. It's cool. As long as you keep it respectful. But we gotta talk one at a time, though. And when a person talk, let them finish, and you can rebuttal it. You know how I don't care if you rebuttal it or not. You know what I mean? But one at a time, though.
Look at the passion. You telling me this isn't going to be 10 times this 3-5 years from now?
Hold up. No. Let me finish my point. Because when I say DEI, these people start talking about garbage politics. I'm talking about the fact that there's money behind the scenes being made, and it doesn't necessarily have to come. You get government funds, you get even other companies like Nike who will pay millions for you just to mention different things. And the problem is you're not seeing that. The deal is the women have found out that there's been money, and they just have the people have been stingy with the funds concerning the women. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't have anything to do with politics.
All right. Hey, Flint, baby, you want to respond to Diva? Flint, baby, you still there?
Flint kind of speechless now.
Oh, he left. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I don't care if you guys go at each other, just respectful and one at a time. It don't matter to me. You know what I mean? You know, I like to get it heated up here. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Just keep it respectful.
Well, you can have a DEI hire. You can have a tax write-off. You can be an owner and get those write-offs and make a profit and not have to share it. That's your right as an owner to make money and not have to share it. I'm a business owner. If I get a tax write-off, I do not have to share that with the people that are employed by me.
Thank you, Retro. But I got a question. Is that fair?
Yes,
Hell
it's fair.
yes.
It's fair because I'm the one that's paying for all the shit. Yes.
Exactly.
it's
You're the one
fair.
taking all the risk.
Cursing. What's all that?
Excuse me?
You gotta be cursing. Why are you cursing? All I said, I'm just asking you a question.
I wasn't cursing at you. I'm just saying, yes,
well,
it's fair.
Okay.
Yes, it's fair.
Here's my question. If they're working hard for you, and I get it, you're saying that they're not bringing any money.
They're only working 4 months out of the year.
Let me finish my question. If you're getting millions of dollars, because I'm saying to you, let's say $500 million, you're getting that. That's a lowball figure, and you know that you're paying these women $100,000, or not even that. I'm asking you, at what point do you feel that, okay, I'm making a lot of money, let me at least try to take care of them on this end to get them more funds concerning this league? I'm asking you, at what point do you feel that you can share with them? I'm asking. Or is there a point you just take it all?
No, there'd have to be a massive profit. But this year they moved to bigger arenas. They got charter flights. They got busing. They got security. They've got new merchandise. They hired trainers. They hired coaches. CAITLINCLARK has her own security. There was major expenses this year. Major.
Hey, can I say something? Can I say something real quick? Check this out, man. This is what they should do then. Because obviously, I know it's not going to happen, but this is what they should do then. All the merchandise sales, it should go, a big percentage to go to that person. I don't want to split my revenue. So basically, say we're going to, all the merchandise went up, right? 600%, 300%. Everybody know that's because of CAITLINCLARK. So CAITLINCLARK should get the merchandise raised and get the girls the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? Or we could do contracts according to how much I bring in. And it would all be CAITLINCLARK. That's why we're saying that the WNBA don't move without her. It's just the facts, bro. We're not talking about.
That's not going to happen because you'll have a strike.
Bro, we're not listen, bro. We're not talking on the court. Y'all can say her logo threes, her turnovers, she don't do this, she's not good, she's the 9th best player, all that. Okay, cool. I agree. We can debate that another day. All I'm saying is we're talking CBA. And cannot nobody on this panel or in the chat debate me or say nothing different, bro, that she's the one that brought all this here. I don't even know why we even having this. Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, Courtside.
You're absolutely right, Courtside. It's not even an argument.
Hey, Courtside, this is the way I feel about it.
Let me give you another business perspective there, Courtside.
Oh, man.
You don't have Caitlin.
Hold on real quick, Terrence. Let Alejandro go, but let me get the super chat real quick, and then you can go next, Terrence. Hey, Diva from the lawyer side, I am marketing side. As Retro, we understand the business end from Wall Street, all valid. Hey.
Well, it's you know what, the business end is the greed. And that's when the
hold on. That's where I was gonna rebut. Hey. I'm the flip side of what Retro was saying. See, my company, I do profit sharing, so it's not just based on what one guy sells. I employ 70 something people, so you know what I'm saying. If profit sharing is 10%, well, they all get a 10% bonus at the end of the year, not just because let's just say John or whatever was the highest, producing salesman. You know what I'm saying? I do just straight 10% across the board. So if all the profits are up for the company this year, then everybody made that much more money this year.
It don't have to be that way, though. No. Listen, bro. It don't have to be that way. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, bro. And back in the day, Jerry Jones said, if my team is bringing in all the money, I am not splitting it with you. So, okay, maybe it's not CAITLINCLARK. Maybe the Indiana Fever.
Right, everybody's different. I'm just saying that's how I do it.
Okay, not CAITLINCLARK, but she played for the Indiana Fever. So why should the Indiana Fever split revenue with the Sparks, who don't bring nearly as much money as them? Okay, let's do it that way then. And somebody just said in the chat that Jordan didn't share his revenue, smart man. It's ways to do it, bro. And then you know what happened is if they came out today.
No, he didn't. Everything with air on it comes to Jordan.
Hey, if they should do this, and it'll shut all this up, bro. They should make the revenue, write a deal that, okay, whoever brings the most revenue as far as team, they get a bigger percentage. All these girls are shut up, bro, because they know it's CAITLINCLARK. They know it is, bro. And that's why they're trying to do this shit now, because she bringing all the money, bro. And matter of fact, somebody just came out a couple of days ago with the ratings. The ratings done dropped all the way down. All kind of shit, bro. Y'all tripping, man. Hey,
Well, hey, Courtside, it's like you said though. Look, nobody's disagreed, right?
no,
That
they all
where the money's, and why everybody's watching and things like that, right?
they're not saying,
So let me ask you this: what do you think Caitlin would do? You think she would pocket all that money?
bro, this is what I'm trying to tell you, homie. The WNBA are trying to do this as a whole, which they should, because it is a league. But what they're doing is they want to beat up on the girl that's bringing the money to the league, but use the girl to get money for the league. That don't even make sense, bro.
Right, they got it right.
I mean, I think they should appreciate her more than they do. But
no,
bro.
I know
she's the type she's going to share. She don't want it all.
No. Let me explain simple economics to you. You always protect the bag. You don't.
Exactly.
You don't.
Right. I agree with that.
Hey, music mindset. Hey, music. What up, man?
Hey, Courtside. What? Retro. Hey, Retro.
She up there.
Hey, so you said they turned down. They turned down a deal.
Yes, four times pay.
4 times pay.
Which I had said before they were going to turn down $1 million.
Right. They turned down the deal of 4 times pay. So, Diva.
Yes.
What do they want? What are these women asking for? What
They want
do they want?
25% of what the average NBA player makes, which is $12 million. So they want $3 million.
Who said that, Terrence?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Yeah, so I want to know facts, man. I don't want to be dreaming and even.
Oh yeah, no. Hey, Courtside can tell you everything I've told him was months ago, and everything happened exactly what I said it was going to happen.
Hey, you know what?
All right. That's so you got Notre Dame in here.
Hey, music.
No, I just know somebody that's pretty close.
What up?
Hey, music. Check this out, right? You know, I got a YouTube channel, right?
Thanks.
So YouTube, what they should do, because I'm with you guys in the chat. I agree with you, bro. You know what YouTube should do, bro? They should calculate all the money that anybody has ever on YouTube, bro, and generate that shit for the year and then split it amongst all the YouTubers. I would love it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got a question. Hey, Courtside. I got a question.
Saying, bro.
Hey, does CAITLINCLARK deserve some of your money?
I'm just saying, bro. No, because that's what y'all listen, bro. Just let me finish. That's what y'all saying, basically. So all the YouTube money, the big YouTubers, the ones that got millions of views, they make $10,000, $50,000, $20,000 a month, bro. They should generate all that revenue at the end of the month. And on the 20th, send me my check, bro. You know what I'm saying? Send me my check for all the money that's generated on YouTube. That's what y'all saying, bro.
So check this out, Courtside. So check this out. Hey, watch this. So watch this on the merch side, right? And I've been hearing the Asia Wilson talking here. Hey, let's take Angel, let's take Caitlin, let's take Paige, and all these girls out. Hey man, these of them been in the league. All these girls been in the league. And none of these big things that's happening now, they wasn't even doing none of that with the planes and everything. Caitlin is the top. She's number 1 on jerseys. Paige is number 2. Just got in the league. Kate Martin is number 3. Angel Reese is number 4. Asia is number 5. Haley Van Lith, who don't even play, is number 6. Cameron Brink is number 7. Nafisa Collier is number 8. Camila Cardosa is number 9. And Sabrina is number 10. Man, look, bro. They got a marketing problem, man. That's the problem with the WNBA. They have a marketing problem, bro.
Hey, music. You know what? Though? Hey, music. Check this out, bro. Check this out. And you know the crazy part about this story is, man, the women that's ahead of it is the women that it don't affect. Like Breonna Stewart and Nafisa and all them. The strike don't affect them, bro, because they can live without playing throughout the summer. So they're turning down deals that a lot of these women can't afford to go on strike, bro. So if the owners were smart, they'd just hold out because y'all can't afford to go on strike. What you gonna do? Go run the Unrivaled? They can't house all you women and then the whole WNBA. So y'all gonna be overseas, bro. So they can't even do a strike if you really think about it, bro. How many women? And I don't know this like the percentage, but how many women in the WNBA can really hold a strike, bro?
All of them.
No, they can't.
Coaches, they can go overseas. I mean, like you're really just selling these women short. These are mostly college graduate, all college graduates, mind you. Like they're not going to starve, bro.
I didn't say. Did I say they was going to starve? I said they're going to have to get another job.
You said they can't afford to go on strike. What's the difference?
Listen what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm. Why do we gotta go tit for tat? But you know what I'm saying.
I'm saying they can afford to go on strike. Yes, they can.
Then why was why was Griner over there in jail then, bro? If she could afford to go on strike. Why was she in Russia?
She got paid $1 million to play in Russia.
She couldn't afford to stay over here, bro. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, would you go to Russia for $1 million?
No, I wouldn't. Not if I had millionaires. Why Caitlin didn't take the Big 3 deal? She could have made $3 million, $5 million. Why she didn't take it? Because she didn't need to. Why she didn't play an unrivaled? Because she didn't need to. If some of these girls, bro, if they go on strike, will be at Amazon, will be overseas, will be on unrivaled. They're not gonna just sit at home and chill. If Caitlin Clark, Nafisia, some of these women, bro, can just sit at home and chill. Angel Reese, they don't gotta do nothing.
Yeah, and Courtside, that's facts, bro. You mess around and or the Uber
Right,
on
and another good example of that is Liz Cambage. She had to go over to China, but she's making $1 million over there now. But she had to go to China to get it.
Got her money from OnlyFans.
Liz Cambage is making $1 million in China right now, playing basketball.
She made millions on OnlyFans.
Hey, all right, yeah, that's cool. I mean, at least she getting the bag. But hey, let's check this out.
What's wrong with that, Primus?
Yeah, hey, but check this out. Hey, Primus.
Okay,
Primus,
that's a fact. She's making $1 million playing in China right now.
Right, Primus.
So what's the problem?
Hold on, guys.
You think these girls don't have options?
Primus, you said something earlier, Primus. You said the WNBA was going to be good in the next 4 or 5 years.
I really believe
that. All right, hold on, Primus. So you saying there's going to be talent that's going to be coming in the league, right?
Most definitely.
All right, give me 4 players that's going to be coming out of WNCA women's that has a solid fan base and that's just making noise right now. That's going to help the WNBA grow. Give me 4 players.
Olivia Miles, Juju Watkins. There's so many others. Their name slips my mind.
I'll help you out, Primus. Lauren Betts.
That's her.
You know you guys are hallucinating, right?
Man,
you really are. Man, there was no noise in the NCAA until Caitlin Clark put it on the fucking map. Get out of here, man. When Caitlin Clark left the NCAA, where did it go? 50% viewership drop, 80% viewership drop. Look at the freaking draft last year for Paige Beckers. It was like at 80% of what it was the year before. Come on, guys. Let's be realistic about the bullshit. You guys are lying to yourselves when you're talking about players coming from college into the pros, not making a fucking band.
Alejandro, hey, chill on all the cussing. I know you're passionate, bro, but just try to keep the cussing.
All right. I'm just saying, man, they're full of it, man. Come on,
we don't need to stroke ourselves to think Caitlin Clark is the draw. Nobody argues that.
But we're saying who's going to join the WNBA and pull in 2 to 3 million views a game? Who? Juju Watkins? Are you kidding me? Paige Beckers, who was supposed to be you're saying Paige Beckers was supposed to be that player. She can't even sell out her own home games down in Dallas. No, I'm not seeing it, guys. Yep. And I love watching the WNBA at times, but at some time I have to be realistic about how sorry it is when it comes to who I watch.
Hey man, Haley Van Lith is selling jerseys. Camila Cardosa, man. Kate Martin, bro, is selling jerseys.
Okay, selling jerseys and bringing fans in is crazy.
Hey, listen.
But listen, Alexandra, I get it, bro. But the merch sales is at an all-time high. I'm not saying nothing about what's up.
Hey, Music, check this out, bro. It make more sense for some of these girls to stay in college, bro. They make more money than coming to the pros.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, man. You're right, bro.
You're right. NLI deal, yeah.
Who left college early, Courtside?
What'd you say?
Who left college early?
No.
Nobody.
That's not what I'm saying. That's
not with that NIL. Not with that NIL deal they got in place now.
Listen, my point.
Now they're playing 5 years.
All I'm saying is Caitlin Clark came to the W already rich before she played a game. So that's why she was able to turn down a lot of things. You know, Angel Reese is another one. She was rich before she came. They made more money in college than they've made in the pros. Is that do you disagree with that, or am I lying, or like what is that?
That's true.
Okay.
No, I agree with you, Courtside, where they're making money off of that. But the thing is eventually they have to leave college. What are they going to do? What are they going to do when they join the WNBA and that money isn't like that?
Okay, let's say
they still make money off
They'll
NIL.
have a degree with a couple $1 million in the bank already.
Hey, bro, can we just agree? Can we just agree that some of these women are just not marketable, bro? Like, that's not a shot. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest, bro. A lot of these women in the WNBA, if they go on strike, will be looking for jobs, man. They're just why
working at McDonald's.
Why are we arguing this? I don't
Well, think about it. Like, who
understand, man. Like,
flipping burgers.
We just signed Odyssey Sims to a 7-day contract. She stunk up the court. I don't think she's going to last but 7 days, and she's going to be gone. I could be wrong. And we just signed somebody today that I never even heard of her before. Maybe you guys have.
They lied about her too.
You know?
I seen that.
Hey, Courtside.
Talking about she was averaging 15 points a game. Then you go and check out her stats, and she's barely averaging 8 points a game.
Okay, I thought it was 4.
No, I agree. It was like eight points and like 4 assists.
Okay, there was a 4.
Yeah,
y'all remember me saying they should
Indiana lied straight out their ass about that one.
Yeah, you remember I mentioned they should have picked up Serena Sundell, who was, she's fresh out of college, 6'2" point guard.
Exactly. That's who I was hoping.
She averaged 14 points, like 10 assists or something like that a game. And guess what? Now we can't even look her way because the Australian League just signed her for a couple of mil.
Hey, check this out. Let's go in a different direction here. I want to get everybody's opinion on this. I think deserve was the wrong word, but I think they should get more money because I think they're drawing in more money. I think Caitlin Clark is a big part of it, but I think she's in the league. The girls should get some more money. What do you think they should reasonably ask for? Like, what do you think should be reasonable? Like,
10 million to start.
How much, Diva?
10 million. Who just made that point about how somebody came out of college and then a league overseas picked them up for $2 million? Who just made that point?
I just said that. It did happen. It was Serena Sundell.
Okay. All right, so good. That is the reason why they need to get a raise, because nobody's going to want to come to the WNBA and play for $200,000 or even $800,000 when they've got teams overseas giving them millions. And what I'm saying to you is that they do have the funds to do it, and they should do it so that they can raise the level of play in the WNBA. If they're going to stay stingy and keep being stingy, it's going to keep being a garbage product, because they're not going to be able to afford to get anybody who's worth anything to come to that league.
All right. So again, you said $10 million. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? What does that mean? 10
million. As far as the revenue sharing, I would say if it were me, I would maybe give them maybe 20%. This me as a business owner, I wouldn't be low paying them in the first place. So it's hard for me to fathom what they're doing, because I understand it's just greed. But for me, I know that they can afford 10 million. Not that they will pay 10 million. Maybe I would say they might.
What percent did you say, Diva?
About 20%.
30 is what they're asking.
Yeah, I would say 20. I would if
no, 30 is what they're asking. So yeah, if they settle for 20 and 3 or 4 mil, then they'll have a done deal.
Hey, but listen, listen, and when you do business, let's say not even basketball, just in regular business, don't you have to see some consistency before I sign a contract to pay you more? So Caitlin Clark comes in the league, you don't lose as much money, but
that's why I said the media rights deal, they worked it out the way they did, so they probably would have to do the same thing. No businessman's gonna chunkle up some in there and say that's good for.
Hold on real quick.
But it comes up every 4 years, don't it? A new CBA.
Hold on, man.
Let me ask a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, you asked the question, shouldn't they be consistent? They should be consistent. I totally agree with you, but here's the deal. If they keep lowballing these women, nobody is going to want to come to their league. is going to continue to be a garbage product because nobody, if I can go and get $1 million over here and you pay, oh, it's the WNBA, that's why I should come here. No, you better be paying more. So like I said, I would start at 10 and let's negotiate based on that. But I'm telling you, they need to start paying them more. Otherwise, they're going to continue to be garbage.
All right. Well, check this out.
Diva's right there, and I want to make a point with Courtside here.
Hell no, Diva ain't right, man. Don't be trying to side with her because she.
No, I'm gonna make a point with you here, Courtside. That's exact reason Liz Cambridge left the Sparks and went to China, because the Sparks promised her a whole bunch of things, and then she got into it with your girl over there, Kennedy Carter, who didn't want that smoke. And she went to China and got her $1 million a year.
Hold on. I agree with some of what Diva said. I don't disagree with everything she said. This is what I'm saying though, right? If I'm an owner, I gotta see consistency. You can't show me something one time and then I just give. So let's say they give them 30%, right? And then next year Caitlin Clark is hurt again. Ratings go all the way down. Now I'm back to losing money. So this is what the owners are doing right now, bro. This is not about the money. It's about the owners are sitting back like this. What can we do to lose the least amount of money? We know we're going to lose money, so let's see what we can do to lose the least amount. That's what they're doing, bro. That's what they're doing.
No, wait. Because I know you're probably not nearly as old as I am. But that's it, right? You probably do remember the old wrestler, what was it, Jesse the Body Ventura, right? He was the governor of Minnesota. Yeah. Well, the Minnesota Twins tried to go to the damn state of Minnesota like they do every year, right? And wanted X amount of dollars because they claimed they lost $3 million that year, right? So let's just say it was 49. So the next year they was asking for 52. And right there, and of course it was live and, reporters and everything else in the room. And Jesse, he was the governor of Minnesota. He got up there and he said, "Don't give me that bullshit that you made $55 million last year, and you trying to tell me you lost $3 million this year."
Listen, man, we all agree that they're generating more money, but just because you generate more money don't mean you profit. Like, bro, okay, I generated
correct.
Thank you. $1 billion. Okay, I generated $1 billion this season. You know what I'm saying? But I spent $900 million. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? That's only $100 million difference.
Well, right, you see what I'm saying, but that's why I said, like my company, let's just say it was 10%, right? It's based on profits from this year. So if this year's profits are down, it's 10% of what we made this year.
Hey, but listen,
you know what I'm saying? So if they stay with that, then it's constant.
No, but this is the argument I hear when we have this thing. They say they're making more money. I would agree, but they're losing more money too. So just because you make more money, bro.
Yeah, but that's what me and Diva's trying to say though, is like they've been making some money. Okay, yes, it was only like 10-12% increments, but it was still making money.
What's the difference? What's the operating cost of the WNBA per year?
What's the difference between profit and revenue?
Profit is revenue. Profit is revenue minus expenses.
I was going to say, yeah.
Negative.
It depends if you're talking gross or net. Gross would be total dollars, and net would be minus your expenses.
And that's in the negative. So how am I supposed to?
No, that's not.
Whoa! See, where do you get the negative? The money the NBA and those other people gave them, they never asked for it back. It wasn't a loan.
You're making up stuff. What you're saying is not true. And listen, I get this. Listen, I get this. It's like y'all making it all about money. But listen, the WNBA has been running roughshod over these women as far as pay, and the NBA has been running roughshod over the WNBA as far as pay. They've been disrespectful in what they've been offering. So all I'm saying to you is they can't continue being greedy. They have to pay them money. Otherwise, they're going to lose big because nobody's going to want to play there. Nobody.
Hey, Diva, when you say that they're being greedy, I'm sorry, which league is more exciting to watch day in and day out?
Which one are you talking about? Between which one?
The NBA or the WNBA? Which is more exciting to watch? Which one would you spend money on to go watch?
If you're asking me right now, I'm only watching Caitlin Clark, so.
Okay, so that's even worse. That's even worse to me when you're telling me that there's only one player you're watching when it concerns basketball. For the simple fact is,
hang on, Diva.
I'm trying
Diva.
to understand his point.
Hold on, Diva. Let me help you with this, right? Because I'm gonna throw this out and let you take it from
I
there.
want to know his point. Hold on.
I know. I just want to tell you this. All right, Herb Simon paid $11 million for the Indiana Pacers and the Fever both. $11 million for both of them in 2000.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, what's his point? I didn't understand his point.
Alejandro, go ahead.
I'm saying try to figure out how much he made.
I'm not asking you. I'm
Not lost.
asking Alejandro what his point was.
Hold on, Terrence. Let Alejandro. Hey, Marisol, I see you. I'll go to you next. Hey, go ahead, Alejandro. Go ahead, Alejandro.
Okay, so this is the whole point when it comes to where fans are spending money. You're talking about revenue, which is all money generated, right?
I'm talking about profit, and I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. All money generated, because at the end of the day, you also have bills to pay, which means contract of players, the bills for the building that you're renting, because we don't know if they own those buildings.
Alejandro, let me ask you a question, because see, this is the problem. You guys are just making this assumption that the WNBA is that welfare league. You all are, the media has lied to you. All right.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you an honest question because you're saying that you're a business.
Alejandro, you gotta let her finish, brother. You gotta let her finish.
You're not letting me finish.
I thought you were done. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Here's the deal. The media has been lying to you, and they have to lie because that's the only way they can get away with paying these women less money. What I'm saying to you is that it's all about greed. I still didn't understand your point. If you're asking me which team is more exciting, it's definitely the WNBA. But the media rights deal that the NBA negotiated on behalf of the WNBA, well, that was a plus $52 billion, and they only gave $2.2 billion for that to the WNBA. And guess what? That $52 billion was because of Clark only. And if the NBA had been fair to the WNBA, they would have at least given them $20 billion, at least. So I'm saying to you that the NBA is running over the WNBA and the WNBA is running over their players. It's all greed. That's what I'm saying.
I got you. Hey, check this out. Hey, Marisol, you just pulled up. What's going on? You have something to say?
No, I agree with Steven. Plus, we don't know exactly what is being spent. You're never going to tell you that number. And so, they have an agenda and they're going to say, oh, we're not making any money, so we can't pay you, ladies. But you know what? You're not staying 27. How many years is it? 27, 28 years? If something is not being generated.
Listen, this is what I know.
They got to be making. They have to be.
You guys aren't even letting me finish.
The
NBA ratings down?
The WNBA had more teams how many years ago? And they had to get rid of those teams because they weren't generating enough money. Now they want to expand to how many more teams in so many more years because of Caitlin Clark. Great. We have 1 year of good basketball and we're going to generate all these extra teams. We don't have enough good players to generate that many teams. I mean, look at
I wouldn't say good, but I would say exciting because there's a lot of good ladies in the league. I would say that, but
exciting.
No.
But they can't fill. Did you watch Golden State Valkyries the other night? That arena was empty. They're not going to generate enough money to.
No, and that's why Caitlin Clark. Okay, if they're generating all this money, why do Caitlin Clark got to go to behind the scenes and say, "Hey, pay them more money when I come over here to generate to set up the arena"? Why she got to go to them and ask them to give them more money then? Why? So basically, what you're saying is, what you guys
all
are
those
saying,
those teams, when they were going to play Indiana Fever, moved to bigger arenas, 16,000 seats.
Hey, so what you
They moved to the NBA arenas.
What is y'all's point? I'm totally agreeing with you all. What I'm saying to you is, you asking if why did she have to go to them? Because of greed. They had the ability to pay those women, but you know what they told her? They said no. They could have paid them. They could have found a way to give them extra money.
Cool. So the WNBA is some pimps. That's what the WNBA is. They pimps.
The NBA is some pimps to the WNBA.
Let me say this. Let me say this because if they're making all this money, they just don't want to say it, but they're playing broke. But then they got Kyrie Irving and Draymond Green and all these NBA players donating money to keep them afloat. They lying. They getting pimped. So all the NBA players are getting pimped because you guys we're donating to you to try to help you succeed, but y'all making all this money. No.
Yes. You don't get the game. That's exactly what's happening. That's what greed does. I'm telling you, that they're making all kinds of money and nobody knows about it behind the scenes. People are contributing, and yes, the NBA has been pimping the WNBA, and the WNBA is pimping their players. That's the game. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Hey, Diva.
That's how it goes.
Hey, Diva.
Yes.
Who deserves top dollar? Who deserves the $10 million contract? Who has earned it? Who, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so you're talking about one player. That's not going to be fair to the rest of the players, and then they really are going to go on strike. Listen, guys, they're going to go on strike. They're going to go on strike because they're going to say that it's not fair that CAITLINCLARK is making $10 million a year at their expense. They already hate her.
Okay,
then they need to do what she does.
Here's my point.
Exactly.
No, but here's my point. I get it. I again
have to be likable.
Hold on. If this is me, CAITLINCLARK deserves billions. I already told you that because I know how much she's brought to the league. So now, if you're talking about the other players, though, again, I will start that at 10 million and let's negotiate down. But you got to understand, there's a must for them to pay them.
What I'm saying is, who deserves it though?
Can you hold on? I just told you who deserves it. I just
all
told you that.
No,
I said CAITLINCLARK deserves it, but you can't not pay them because you won't be able to afford anybody. You're gonna keep having a stink league because nobody's gonna play it, and no talent is gonna come to you if all you're gonna offer them is $500,000, $800,000. Nobody's coming to you because I got opportunity somewhere else.
Okay, Diva. What I'm saying, as the person trying to understand you from the business aspect, I'm saying that when you're telling me that I should pay a player $3 million a year, and this is my team, I want to pay the player that's exciting, that brings in fans, that is likable, that is marketable.
Alejandro, I respect that. But again, you got to understand, nobody's going to play for you if you're coming off as cheap. Nobody.
I'm not saying cheap. I'm saying I want the players to actually earn it. Earn that damn money. And the players aren't earning it.
Hey, Alejandro, I'm gonna let you finish, bro. But I got the super chat. I forgot to get it. Hey, Ken says, "Say what anyone wishes. The only one that will ever get her pay, if you like one-on-one, is CAITLINCLARK. Period." I think we all agree that she's bringing all the money. Ken, salute to you. Another one is Steve. He said, Steph Torbe. He says, "Do we needed a WABA? Courtside just hit it." Hey man. Hey, listen, bro. I think that CAITLINCLARK bringing all the. Hey, let me tell you something. This might not be a popular opinion, but it's my opinion, and that's what we do over here. We say what we feel, right? Everybody can say what they feel. Okay, cool. If most of the WNBA fans, as of now, we get called casuals because we wasn't here before CAITLINCLARK came. If the WNBA ceased to exist tomorrow, wouldn't nobody give a damn? If the NFL didn't have a season this year, it'll be a major uproar. The NBA didn't have a season next year, it'll be people talking stuff. If the WNBA went away right now, man, it would only be the people that was here, just the minority, would have a problem with it. Everybody else would be cool because CAITLINCLARK can't play. Like, just keep it real. So how is that league sustainable? Like, I don't get it, but that's just my take. You know what I mean? That just how I see it.
Do you guys really think that these players deserve $1 million to play for 4 months with the way they're playing right now?
Not with the way they're playing right now, no.
No. Hey, no. And
the superstars do, yes.
Hey, but listen, another thing too is this.
Superstars, yeah.
No.
Who are the superstars besides
Well, obviously Caitlin, Asia, Stewie, Ines. The ones they generate, people go to see them. Not the way they do. People do go to see them.
I agree with that. You're talking about the faces of the league.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? And I agree with that.
Hey, Alejandro, check this out. And Marisol, check this out. Let me say this real quick. The players want more money. Who pays the players? It's the fans that spend the money, that buy the tickets, that do the revenue. But the fans can't even come to the league and boo because they get kicked out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Facts.
We need
Facts.
to grow up in this league. We need
can't
to
even,
like get over that shit quick
we
in a
can't even
hurry.
be fans. We can't be fans. Your wig fell off. We didn't say a racial slur. We didn't call you no name. Your wig fell off. We
Laugh
laughed.
at your ass.
We get kicked out. We get kicked out.
Yeah.
We get kicked out the stands, but y'all
Hey,
want more money.
Courtside, I got a question for you.
It don't make sense, bro. I don't know. I don't know. What
Courtside.
I don't know what you're saying.
Speaking of the wig, would it be funny if a player with leukemia's wig fell off?
With who?
If a player had leukemia and wore a wig, would it still be funny?
Yes.
Listen, bro. Listen, check this out.
How would we know they have leukemia?
Yeah,
exactly.
They came out and
That's
gave
your
a
personal
statement.
business.
No, it wouldn't be funny.
They do it all the time.
Listen, bro, let me tell you something. Yes, it would be fun. It's a yes and no question. It would be funny because it came off, but it would not be funny if you make fun of her condition. That's a different situation. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, if she would have played it off, it wouldn't even been that bad. If she would have just fell off and kicked it to the sideline, it would have been nothing.
Exactly.
Put it back on her head and the fan laughed. This ain't about the wig, bro. I want to get into that. It's about the fan getting kicked out because of that. But you want more money, but the fans is who fill the arenas, the fans will buy the merchandise, the fans is what bring in the ratings, but y'all want more money, but the fans can't even be fans. I do not understand, bro. But you tell me you deserve. I don't get it. Go ahead.
Hey, Courtside, I'm tired of the words casual fan. I'm not a damn casual fan. I've been a fanatic since I was a baby. I've been grown up on the Dallas Cowboys, the Chicago Cubs, the New York Yankees, the freaking Chicago Bears, the Kansas City Chiefs. I've been a fan of players in sports. So when I found a player for the WNBA, I started watching the WNBA. I'm not a casual fan. Nobody's a casual fan. We are a fan of a player that we like. That's not casual. Casual means that you turn in one game a season. That's casual.
Hey, when I say casual, I mean if CC left, everybody majority leaves. That's what I mean.
But you would still be a fan of another sport.
Yeah, but not the W. I'm saying, bro, come on, bro. We being real right here. I'm talking about a casual of the WNBA. Of course, I watch football. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I watch other sports. You know what I mean? But I'm saying of the WNBA, majority would leave, bro.
I agree with that.
That's just the truth, bro. It's about listen. I'm gonna tell you something else. The reason the I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The reason I feel like the WNBA don't deserve more money is because of the way they move. You have a player who is generating all this money, but you steady want to hide her. You have phones come out with cases, you don't put her on it because you want to show love to the other team. You have a player that's generating all this money, but you want to put her in the back of the picture and all this dumb shit. You got Agent Wilson because you want to force the face on us instead of letting the face be who it is. And that's why you guys don't deserve shit. Because you guys don't move like a business. We keep talking about this as a business up here, but they don't move like a business because a business take their highest marketing product, they put it out front, and they market it. But you guys can't do it because you worried about
ladies.
That's where I totally agree.
Hurting feelings. Hurting
feelings. I agree.
Hey,
yep.
Courtside, look, me and David, hey, we didn't say nothing about their PR and marketing team. We didn't. They could be better.
But that hurts their business. And this is what we have to understand. As a business, when you're ruining the best product that you have, you are literally generating losses that are hurting you. So to tell me that you're trying to tell me that a player deserves a $10 million contract, how?
Oh no, I didn't say anything about $10 million.
I said the 10 million would be like your top for your top players, and then everybody else will fall under that. That's what I'm saying. But listen, I'm with you, Courtside, when you're saying that they're not moving like a franchise that deserves. I totally agree with you. I said this is a garbage what they're putting out, garbage product. So I understand what you're saying. The only thing
you're crazy.
You guys keep promoting or going for this league, and if you're saying that you're going for this league, then yes, they have to pay these women, and no, they don't truly deserve it with respect to the product they're putting out, but that's the only way they're going to grow. Personally, me, I'm not going to say
this. Hey Diva, you know what? I agree with you. You know why? Because you know how many people hate the Dallas Cowboys, but you know how many people love them? I'm a Dallas Cowboy. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, right? We haven't won nothing in years, but I can guarantee you they be the most viewed, games this year on TV. You know why? Because the NFL market them. You know why? Because people watch them. Stephen A. Smith said that one time. People complain. We talk about the Dallas Cowboys and the Lakers all the time because people watch. You know what I'm saying? That's why. So you take the person that people watch, you put her to the back, but y'all want more money. The person that's making all the money, y'all throw her to the side and kick her to the side. Got people coming out doing interviews on her, beat her up, all this stuff, but y'all want more money. You do not deserve more money acting like this. This is not a business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want charity. You should just come out and say donate. We're taking all donations to make more money. That would be better than say deserve. That's just how I see it. Let me get the super chat. He says, what if your prediction for Unrivaled this year, break even? Will CC participate? I don't think CC
is not
participate.
No. Nope. Nope. I advise her. Nope. She don't need to.
Hey, she hurt now.
Look at all those women that got hurt. Look at all those women that got hurt.
Hey, and I think part of the CBA is trying to make Unrivaled go away.
Hey, what they should do. What they should do. If I was Adam Silver or whatever, I would put CC up front where she deserved to be and market her all around the world, the Olympics and all that stuff. I ain't gonna get into how they did her in the Olympics, but sent Diana Taurasi. I'm not gonna get into that. Mark her all around the world. She'd be at the front of all the arenas. She'd have all the billboards. She'd be on the phone case if they came out, they didn't put her on. She'd get all the flyers and all that. I'm gonna market it around her, and I'm gonna put other girls around her, and I'm gonna market this and then try to make more money. But if you continue to run this like an activist league or we care about all this other stuff, bro, it's never gonna generate
you
money.
froze.
Bro.
There he is.
You know what I'm saying? If I had a daughter, I wouldn't want her coming to play in this league. My daughter, I do have a daughter. She's 24. If she would play basketball, I would not want her to play in this league. Flat out, bro. Flat out. But my son, he can go play in the NBA all he wants to. Go ahead, man. Now, daddy want to kick his feet up anyway. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But we're about to get ready to get up out of here. Any closing remarks before we do? You know what I'm saying? Hey, before we get into the closing remarks, I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat that came through for the debate earlier today. I want to salute Diva and Alejandro for making it happen. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Just thank you guys for pulling up, man. I just want to, you know what I mean, show my support. You know what I'm saying? Alejandro, I told you to hit me. I got something for you. And in chat, I'm trying to set up another debate for next week. I think the Fever play Friday, so we're going to try to do it Thursday. If you want to be a part of if you want to be a part of the debate, or you have a topic that you want to debate, or you got somebody up here on the panel you want to call out, Retro, Truth, Primus, Marisol, you know what I'm saying? You call them out, maybe we can set it up if they accept. You know what I'm saying? So go and join the league at wsw.network. Scroll down, hit join league, and you'll get an email. I'll send you an email out, you know what I'm saying? Welcome you and all that type of stuff. But before we get up out of here.
Hey, Courtside, before you close it out real quick, you said last words, and I just thought of it since you said question, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Paige or Sonia for Rookie of the Year?
Oh, Sonia.
Who? What?
Paige or Sonia for Rookie of the Year?
Sonia Citron.
Yeah, right. That's what I would go for too. I'm just saying.
You said Paige? You said Paige?
I said Sonia. I'm saying that's a good question for the debate next week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good topic. Hey, chat, if you guys want to debate that, we got to find some people that say Paige, got to sign some people that say Sonia. If you guys want to debate that, we can get it popping.
Then a second one Courtside would be, since Fee's been injured too, who the hell in the MVP running now?
Nobody.
Boy, they're pushing Alyssa Thomas. Good Lord.
Right. I'm sitting there trying to think. I'm like, ain't no way in hell I'd vote for her.
Your girl Kelsey Mitchell.
Nobody.
That girl be over whooping my ass.
Hey, before we go, hey, can you guys put some birthday cakes in the chat for Retro? It's her birthday weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Happy 27th.
We ain't gonna sing happy birthday or none of that.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Hey, happy
19 going on 20.
Happy birthday to her. You know what I'm saying? And let me
happy birthday.
Thank you.
And then we're gonna go around and give closing arguments. I think I got that one. They said Diva.
And many more.
Did I miss that one? Hey, Caitlin can do whatever she wishes. Who will stop her? Diva, you rock. So somebody giving salute to Diva in the chat.
The love, Kent. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But if you got, I see a lot of people saying that's a good one. Hey, listen, if that's the debate you guys want to have, we'll set it up. Who should be the rookie of the year? You know what I mean? We can set it up. You know what I mean? But you got to go over and sign up so that I know and let me know what's up. Let me know what's up.
It's a good thing I already got my jersey says Diva on the back.
Have they said anything?
I do. It says Courtside on the front, but it says Diva on the back.
We got the birthday cakes in the chat for Retro, man. Happy birthday, Retro.
Happy
you know
birthday, Retro.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah,
Thanks.
she tried to get her hair done and shit. I see her, but it's all good.
Hey, it's my daughter. She's my hairstylist.
I'm reading.
All right, cool. What do you guys?
Angel really quit?
Oh my goodness! Let's
Angel has a back injury. She has a back injury.
Oh, because I'm reading in here. I'm reading in the chat here that somebody said Angel quit again.
Hey, listen, we're gonna end it with that. We're gonna go around and you guys tell me if Angel quit or not. Starting with Retro. Go ahead, man.
Well, I think Angel, like she does have a back injury, but I think she's just mocking what Caitlin's doing. So that's my own personal opinion. So
I think she wants to force a trade. She wants to get off of that team desperately.
Hey, they said get a page. Hey, listen, hey, chat, do me a favor. Can you guys do me a favor? A lot of you guys that rock with me, a lot of you guys that pull up all the time. Somebody just put in the chat, said get a page fan to argue. This is what I want you guys to do. I know you guys watch a lot of YouTubers. My channel and my Courtside League is not just for Indiana Fever fans and CAITLINCLARK fans. If you know another guy over there in the Angel Reese fan, tell him to bring his in over here and we can set it up. You know what I mean? And not only that, I will let it stream to his platform. The more people, the better. So all these guys that you guys keep putting in the chat, tell them go spam their chat and tell them, hey, let's get it popping. It's not just for Indiana Fever; it's for everybody. You know what I mean? As long as we keep it respectful, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But go ahead. Who was next? Primus.
Oh God, no showtimes. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, just let Stephanie White do her thing. Stop advocating for male coaches. Stop rooting against the little guy. Let the women get their money. Sonya sits on for Rookie of the Year. Thank you.
Let Stephanie White do her thing.
All right, Terrence, go ahead.
I know I couldn't. I know I couldn't have heard him right.
Hold on. You next, Truth. Go ahead, Terrence.
What now?
Hey, whatever your closing remarks is, brother. It can be Angel, it can be whatever. Just whatever you got.
DC for president. You can't lose with that one, right?
Hey, that would be a good one too. Lenny said players are not supposed to travel when they're injured. CC does because she feels bad for the fans that pay money to watch her play, and she does all the autographs. She talked about that in the Sue Bird interview. So I agree with you, Lindy, on there, man. Maybe we should have a discussion about that. You think she should travel or not travel? That would be a good one too. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Lindy.
Very good to her fans, though.
Hey, there would have to be a two-part almost Courtside on that one. Would be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are they kind of making her in a way or paying her to go?
Yeah. Hey, go ahead, Truth.
I just want to say I've been a long time men's and women's college and pro basketball fan, and CC it's just in a league of her own. Period. But there is somebody back in the day that reminded me of her, and that was a girl by the name of Kristen Smoji. She's an all-time leading scorer and for the state of New Jersey men's boys or women's basketball, and she went to Virginia. But unfortunately, she went to Virginia when Dawn Staley was there. But Debbie Ryan sold her a bill of goods, telling her she was gonna split the playing time with her and Dawn was like, "Nah, I ain't having that. I'll transfer it back to I'll transfer to Villanova." And Now Kristen Samoji ended up riding the bench, and Kristen Samoji was that player, where she was getting picked up three quarters of a court, three-quarter court in high school, because the opposing players knew once she got across half court, it was splash time. She averaged 37.9 points per game in high school. Imagine that.
Yeah, I got you.
I seen her drop 50 myself with ease.
It's a lot of people, bro, that didn't watch, don't even really know who that is, because I don't know who that is. I always said I didn't watch it before Caitlin Clark. I watched back in the day when Cynthia Cooper played. But hold on real quick. Hey, somebody said in the chat that Claude. Hey, he said Claude as serving in sports, he the Reese platform, but he's the real deal. Hey, yeah, tell him to come over. We can get it popping, bro. And another thing,
she was real, she was real similar to Cece. Her dad played a big part in her stuff.
All right, hold on real quick, Truth. Hey, they more than welcome to come over, bro. And we're not gonna be muting them and blocking them. You guys seen how the debate went today. You know what I mean?
Hey, Courtside. I just want to say this real quick too, right? It's like I just thought about it, but it's like, we talk about white, blah blah, right? And so here's my question, because I always say, if the coach that cares or gives a shit who gets credit is never going to win. So this will be my question to the people that think that it does matter: is who was the head coach for the Boston Celtics when Larry Bird and Kevin McHale and Danny Ainge won all those titles? They don't know.
It'd be Chris Ford, wouldn't it?
Auerbach. Hey, he wasn't front and center. He said, I didn't do it.
Hold on real quick. Hey, Alejandro, go ahead, bro. It's on you.
Yeah, I like our discussion today. For the simple fact is it made me think about, who I want to coach.
Casey Jones.
Okay?
Hold on real quick, brother. Let him finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was Casey Jones for the Boston Celtics. Anyway, the discussion today in the debate with Diva, I loved it for the simple fact is it made me think about who I want to be the coach of the Fever. It made me think about who has earned $1 million contracts, and at the end of the day, there are good players, and we all have to agree that the face of the league is Caitlin Clark. And I'm not taking nothing away from Nafisa Collier or Brianna Stewart or Aja Wilson. I'm just saying that the most exciting player in the league is Caitlin Clark. So when we're talking about contracts, she's the only one I feel has earned $1 million contract, $10 million contract. Anybody else, earn it. And I'm not seeing anybody else.
I got you, man. Hey, again, man, Alejandro, bro, I can't thank you enough for pulling up, bro. I want you to know I really appreciate you, man. Hey, somebody in the chat said Rudy. I think Rudy did say he'll come over here. Hey, all these content creators, man, do me a favor. All these content creators that you guys watch, put in their chat, man. Let them know about the Courtside League. Let them know they should come up here, man. Let them know we get it popping over here, man. All of them. Rudy, Ben, Drizzy, Angry Fan, the Angel Reese. Anybody, bro. Let them dudes know that they're more than welcome to come over here, bro. It's all love. It's all respect. They're going to get the same respect I give all you guys. And it can be heated. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do over here. But go ahead, Diva.
Alejandro, thank you again. It was beautiful, a beautiful session with you. I enjoyed the conversation. As far as Angel Reese, that is her MO to quit. I don't want to put anything bad on her, but yeah, that's kind of her MO. So I think she's out.
Yeah. Hey, Diva, I got a question for you. Who wins tomorrow?
I don't care. I'm not gonna be right.
Hey, Diva, I love you for that one.
Hey, at least she honest. At least she honest. Hey, Music Mindset, what up, bro? Music, you there? You there, Music? He probably in the studio working on his music and stuff like that. Y'all know Music be in the studio all the time. Music, you there? Music ain't there, man. Hey, Marisol.
Yes, my dear.
Go ahead,
Retro,
Marisol.
let me ask you a question. You said something about the Valkyries. They had an empty arena?
I didn't say that. Retro
It
did.
was about
No,
50%,
Retro.
50% full. Yeah.
Wow, that's scandalous. That's bad.
Yeah.
Because they were clearing 18,000 people. Now we're down to half. Boy, a
Yeah, but
lot of it.
do you know they were giving tickets away?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Aces. They give tickets away. So
Oh
it's
boy.
kind of a false, you don't know, did they
Yeah.
sell tickets or did they give tickets away?
Hey,
So
hey, Marisol, do you ever think a Caitlin Clark game where she plays or don't play will be $3 to get in?
Never.
All right, that
No.
says a lot right there.
Shit,
Never.
they'll never be less than 50.
Exactly.
Hey, go ahead, Marisol. My bad. My bad.
No. It was a very excellent conversation. A lot of good points were made. We need this league. Oh Lord, this needs like a spiritual cleaning. Un despojo, as they say in Spanish. It needs professionalism. It needs the talent. There are a lot of talented girls in there. There are. I can't take that from them. But like Diva says, we need to pay them more because there are a lot of talented women in Europe. There are a lot of talented women in Asia and that might want to come to the league, to make the product better. So, and how are they're not coming if they make more where they're from than to make $80,000 here to uproot their lives. So they definitely need to start, if they're really interested in growing their product and whatnot. But yeah, the activism and all that needs to go. The fraternizing, women dating each other and dating coaches and everybody sleeping, hooping and humping. As W360 says, they need to stop that too. Or if you're gonna do it, we don't need to know about it. You
Mitch
know.
said, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, Marisol."
No. All of that. If you are interested in growing into a serious league, you need to clean all of that up. You have to clean. You have to do a spring cleaning. Empty out all the closets, and I think this all this money that they're talking about is for the future. And there are really, really talented girls that are coming out of college. The Jujus, the Olivia Miles. They're very talented, and they play right
And
up there with Cece.
hey,
And
hey,
you know, and that's the way I see it. And the old timers, sorry ladies, it didn't happen for you, but that's the way it goes. Joe
hey,
DiMaggio didn't make the same money as Derek Jeter or Aaron Judge. It's just the way it is.
yeah.
The
Hey,
times.
hey, you know what? You know what, chat? I'm glad you did this. I just thought of something. I'm gonna start doing $10 cash apps to the funniest comment that I get on the live. I'm gonna start doing that, man, because you guys are funny in the comment section, bro. I gotta start paying you guys for some of you guys' entertainment. Hey, he said, what happened to the Valkyrie crowd? When they selling out? Yeah, I think it was just because it was brand new and now that shit done faded away, brother. But this comment right here is funny, bro. Listen, I'm gonna start a segment. The funniest comment get a super chat. I mean, get a cash app, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy said, rent a hotel room in Vegas and get 2 frigates to an NBA game.
It's true.
Oh, damn. All the smoke.
It's true. It's true. They be giving them away right on the casino floor. All you got to do is
Hey,
play the slots.
Hey,
hey, are you talking about Connecticut also? Do they do that in Connecticut?
hey, hey, that's funny to me. They say it's not funny. It's funny to me.
Oh, it's fun. It's
Nah, they ain't
funny.
doing that. They ain't doing that at the Mohican Sun.
Hey,
Oh, they should.
Hey, that's funny to me. But anyway, man, again, hey, what hotel is it though? Is it the Marriott Motel 6? Never mind. Hey, but hey,
All of the above.
Red Roof.
hey, again, salute to everybody for pulling up. Hey, Retro, can you put the link in the chat one more time for me? I'll appreciate it. You know what I mean? You guys go hit the link in the comment section that Retro's about to drop. Go over there and subscribe to the league. You'll get an email from me, letting you know what's going on. They said circus. You guys are fucking legends.
Hey, Courtside, I got one more thing to say. Hey, you know another player that I don't know if you all know about, Jackie Stiles. She played for Southeast Missouri State before it became just Missouri State. She was a baller. If you guys don't know who she is, do a little research on her. That's like who Caitlin Clark reminds me of concerning outright balling.
because Caitlin Clark is awesome, and I love her.
Hey, they said
And
Southwest.
I can tell you ain't never heard of Kristen Smoji. Because
Hey,
she
listen.
was the truth.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart Turbo.
Hey, another thing too, man. The people that don't want to be involved in the debate, if you go over there to WSW.network, it's also some merchandise over there. We got hats, we got shirts and t-shirts and stuff like that. Hey, man, the t-shirts is fire too, bro. Even if you don't want to be in the debate, man, you got lions. We got, hey, bro. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put some other shirts up, man. Hopefully, I'll see if I can get that cracking. If y'all don't want to be a part of the debate, it's cool, bro. Just support the channel. You know what I'm saying? You got lions, bro. You see my lion shirt, bro? That shit fire, bro. That shit fire. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I mean? But I appreciate all y'all pulling up. Make sure you go and join the league. You know what I mean? And I appreciate everybody on the panel for pulling up again. Diva and Alejandro, Retro, Truth. You know, Marisol been pulling up a lot lately. I appreciate all you guys. I'm gonna get at you. Hey, Primus,
You're so welcome.
Primus always pull up too. Hey, you know what, Primus? I salute you too, bro, because you always pull up in hostile territory, bro. You know what I mean? You still be
It's
coming
all
up.
good. We're all
Stand
fans.
on business, bro.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro. You know what I mean? You know, at first I didn't know how you was coming when you first started coming up here. I'm like, who is this dude right here, bro? You know what I mean? But it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Hey, peace out, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I gotta leave y'all with the Courtside commercial, right? The WSW commercial, because that's who sponsored Courtside League, WSW.network. Peace out.